time slows down when it can get no worse. I can feel it running out on me.
Yeah, I'm the king when I'm in the rain. I'm a G when I'm in the vein. Gone Olympics on the middleman. Ain't nothing but a go dang. I'm the king when I'm in the rain. I'm a G when I'm in the vein. Olympics on the middleman. Ain't nothing but a go dang, go dang. Hit him with the left right. 달고 진좀 미파도. Let the boys good night, good night. I'ma show you who's the pro. Hit him with the left right. 달고 진좀 미파도. Let the boys good night, good night. I'ma show you who's the pro. Fry paper question time my mic on. 你们的一起上面瞄准准备开工，宣布了你的战术，战略报告的梦。Get this one time down，选择大的是快攻。Yeah， flexing on 的高实力，不用真金白。放个风，这其他分析师都带领。让我们动这个家人们换个台北一路风声。Cause all I do is bring on my neck. You better call it quit, real quick。叫我生命，叫什么并排解，把胜利变成现实，期待敌人麻烦 rest in peace。Squad people about to take it over。这个同时真的称霸，百米身上你的人三比谁更能打？在你兄弟过得晓得我们在你绝大，歼灭敌人腹地，选择选择用我们的 red dot。上帝告诉兄弟别怕，越大的天才才会证明 we're the real ones。绝杀的功力我们并不缺乏，学家敌人在胜利之后别挂。啦，全新地盘扩大，拿下吧，赌上所有身价。大运用我的技法，击垮对手，这场游戏胜利赢家。Yeah, I'm the king when I'm in the rain. I'm a G when I'm in the vein. Olympics, I beat the middleman. I'm the king when I'm in the rain. Yeah, I'm a G when I'm in the vein. Go Olympics, I beat it. Yeah, I'm the king when I'm in the rain. Yeah, I'm a G when I'm in the vein. Go Olympics, I'm the middleman. Ain't nothing but a go dang. Yeah, I'm the king when I'm in the rain. Yeah, I'm a G when I'm in the vein. Olympics, I'm the middleman. Ain't nothing but a go dang, go dang. Hit him with the left right. 太过精准没法躲。Let the boys get
straight from the mud like I am a loader so हाथियों का बल कैसे सकेगा तू मुझे रोक अब देख तू कैसे मैं लड़ूं तुम लोगों से ऐसे ना डरूं डरूं मैं जिससे मैं तरुण पानी पे चलूं मैं जिससे मैं वरुण चाहे मैं जीऊं या मरूं जो करना चाहूं मैं वही तो करूं आता है तू ना करीब तू बेटे चीप जब तक कटे ना तेरी ये जीप better believe you gonna bleed pick up a seat get your team I'm the king of kings brother in arms in a battle you all gonna die if you act like a vandal bring the realms to reality from every angle this is the public service announcement from Mumbai to the rest of the world I am a Raja I am the Raja भिड़ेगा तो उठेगा जनाजा ना तू मेरी तरफ
Welcome back, everyone, to the Raiders Into the Shadows. My name is Nightera. It's not my first rodeo here, and today we'll be joined by Emphis. How is your day?
Yeah, it's been fine very much when it comes to all of this, but today we're going to cast one BO3, which is going to be PNG Esports versus FAM Esports. How are we looking at that game?
I gotta be honest with you, I'm not too sure how this is gonna look. We have looked at the brackets the last time. I'm not sure we can pop it out right now, but this is at the lower rounds of the top 64 teams, if I'm not wrong. So we have quite an interesting one. You know, the culling has happened in the lower half of the brackets. We have a good lineup of teams here who have fought their way through from 256 teams till now. This is where we're at with PNG Esports and Spam Esports, and they're both going to go at it for a chance to reach top 32 and eventually hit into our top 16.
Well, to be perfectly honest, when it comes to PNG Esports, there was one match that they've played against Team Prolific, who upped them in the upper bracket. But now, when it comes to the lower bracket, they need to be sending up against FAM Esports. Is looking quite crispy. We'll see which team goes further.
Right, so after we take a look at all that and how they're gonna approach the situation, we're gonna see all the action live right here. I believe the teams are on standby. I'm gonna take a look very quickly. Yeah, all the players are more or less ready. We're gonna see the map videos in just a bit here, so we know what maps we're expecting before we go into the agent selects. But before I go into that, any maps you want to call out? That's all I want to ask. Because yesterday we had someone up, right? And it was like, we're gonna get Lotus. We're gonna get Lotus, like 100%. That's that. And while indeed we did get Lotus, so bring that energy on. What are we getting?
Today I'm feeling iceboxy. You know,
Icebox.
I want to see some icebox in there. I want to see some Reina action, as per se, as a tournament organizer says. Yeah.
I get you. I absolutely get you. I mean, it's the Reynas. You know, it's not the Chambers. You know, I'm dressed as Chamber, but sure, we don't have to see Chamber. Bang, bang, bang. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Yep.
No, frankly speaking, we might be seeing Chamber because of the fact that we, just seen some buffs when it comes to Chamber, and the credits are a little bit up and down in there. Some kind of ups for Chambers in there. We may be seeing those coming in, but let's look at Veto in here. What we have in Split is going to be the first map that is being banned by PNG Esports. Looking at that, one of the oldest maps when it comes to Valorant is not being seen there. The second one is going to be Breeze, though, by Spam Esports. And, well, we won't be seeing a long distance one, which was a little bit changed.
Icebox.
Recently, yeah, truthfully.
Yeah, it was. And Iceboxy. We got it. All right. My call. Sunset as the decider. That is my call.
Okay.
I wouldn't play Sunset as a decider, right? It would just be like a flex option that I played a lot on, right? It's a fallback more so.
I'm thinking that it's going to be a juicy option to see Sunset in there, but well, to be perfectly honest, when it comes to teams on this level, we might not be seeing this much of Sunset because of the fact that you need to work on this map pretty much more. But we're going to be seeing that, not for the Decider though. It's going to be the second map when it comes to this FAM Esports pick. What are we feeling when it comes to the Decider? Are we seeing Lotus?
100%.
Ascent. So you want it to be default map? No, it's not going to be this one because it is being banned by PNG Esports now.
No! Curtis!
Yeah.
How could they?
Oh, the bind is going to be...
We got the Lotus.
Okay, it's Bond Eater. So let's see. This is going to be Lotus as a decider. But are we going to get this? Like Icebox and Sunset?
Very rough maps. all in all,
think when it comes to Svam Esports, if they can maintain a good fight when it comes to Icebox, they maybe even, quite frankly, in a good position to win it 2-0 because of the fact that they've picked Sunset. And this is the map that many teams did not prepare this much yet.
And we do see, of course, PNG going to be on the defensive first, followed by Spam on the offense. And so more or less that decides how the rest of the games are going to be played out, because that means Spam will start as the defenders on Sunset. And so we'll have to see how they play out, right? Icebox is known to be a very enclosed area, tight-knit area, so a lot of crowd control we can see is going to help out. A lot of fights will occur in very tight spaces, leading to spraying bullets down one alleyway. I mean, that's probably going to work. It's a gun game. It's got to work.
It's a gun game, of course. I mean, as Brian says, it's just up to the numbers and who is just being killed afterwards. So when it comes to Icebox, as you said, is going to be defensive side for PNG. And well, to be perfectly honest, it still just makes me think more of Spam as the favorites in there, because if you get a good score when it comes to this offensive side, it's going to be very
really
much
good.
a
You guys
good
look
fun.
solid, right? But
Yeah.
agent selects, let's see when we can get that out in a bit. But I have a few agent selects that we're gonna see very often. I mean, we saw in the last few games, Gecko was one of the stronger pickups here and one of the most common pickups as well. You're never gonna not see a Jet, so look feisty for that one. But I want to opt for the Raze instead. With a lot of corners around, I mean, one showstopper could be a game changer.
Okay, we see the teams now, and it's twice of a Gecko, but I'm very much surprised because of the fact that we see Gecko and Harbo in one team, which is not quite rightly seen often when it comes to the pro play.
Right, I get what you mean exactly, and this is going to be interesting because they're also on the defending side. I mean, look at how much defense they have when it comes to PNG Esports. Gecko, they have the Harbor, they have the Killjoy, right? And they have the Viper Pit as well. Don't forget, the walls, there's so much utility when it comes to defending and just, blinding the enemy.
Oh, when it comes to the offensive side, it's going to be a good promise too, because of the fact that you can plant the spike very, very much safely. But now let's look at Spam. Okay, the small buddy is planting this. Let's go, spike initiator. But is it going to be up? Yeah, it's running.
Oh, it's got up.
Yeah, truthfully.
Looking solid right now.
Let's look at what's going to be happening next. Behind the yellow, there's Race player, but... Well, the first frag is going to go for Raptor. Viper is getting the first frag on the opposite Viper, but still much utility going in. Oh, look at that. The many flashes in here with a flash coming in, but there's another from Ghost. From Zaps, and this is an equalizer, but then yet another one. He's trying his best to build it up. Okay, there's yet another, but it's for the Spam Esports to take it home.
And at this point, just really hard for them to go through this. Attacker side one, not only did they plant that spike, but you'll see that they avoided the spiked explosion right there. Oh, the implosion was just so close, and they just ended the round. Wow, they saved a lot.
Yeah, very much. But this pistol has looked very much, truthfully, when it comes to Spam Esports, rightful. And in many ways, I'm seeing this as an absolute win to just have so many players staying alive. I mean, not when it comes to the credits thingy, but to be perfectly honest, it's just a mental thing that you can overcome your opponent this easily.
I mean, they also have good buys as well, right? It is submachine guns, which, I mean, not the best when it comes to the range compared to a rifle, but hey, that's a bit more than you have against the measly pistols that they have. I mean, sure, one tap to the head with Sheriff, but consistency, right? Consistency. You spray a few more bullets in, you get the job done. Much safer.
Yeah, well, let's look at that, because they bought the weapons that are, well, to be perfectly honest, very safe choice when it comes to the second round. Now the Wingman is not going to plant the spike because Nano Swarm just killed him off. But I mean, tickled him down. Okay.
Like, doesn't matter though, doesn't matter. I mean, we're in a position where, again, Safam is now holding the defensive hold because they've got the punt down. From behind though, it takes 2-3 on the side. Safam is looking to clean this out against PNG Esports.
Yeah, it's very easy round for Spam Esports. PNG is just not looking good when it comes to pistols right now. They cannot even get a single frag off, but if they maintain this, oh, never mind. That's a juicy headshot. That's going to be a flawless round coming into that second one from Spam. So let's look at the bonus that we're going to be having.
Rightio, flawless indeed. It looks at the buys right now, not looking too hot, right? We have light armors on the side of PNG, but gotta be honest with you, I'm a little ticked off because is this the right buy? Are you gonna try and force rifles here just to try and retake this point? If you lose, your economy is hit and you're down another 2 rounds, right? PNG needs to understand that this might not be the best play, and it's an absolute gamble that is going to be in their favor if they win. But I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it.
Let's look at what's happening right now. If PNG gets that, it's just going to be a standard when it comes to the score to the beginning of the match. But now very much closely coming in the opposite side of the map, as opposed to the previous
Ooh.
2 rounds that we've seen, just
Hold
2-0
that thought.
on B side. But now let's look at that. There's first contact.
First contact indeed. They also have a blind here. Jet is basically out for the count for a bit. And they have to reposition here. Back into Raptors potentially to see if they can make anything.
Yeah, no wingman's planting it in, so very safely for them. Is there going to be a second frag? No. Unfortunately, no for the defensive side, but still a very decent damage when it comes to the offensive side on PNG Esports. 1 shot or maybe 2 shots, and we're back home when it comes to the advantage.
Just spraying and praying, hoping for something here. They do pick up one on the side on the lurk into tubes, and it looks like they're just having to wait for an opportunity. Spam again holding a defensive position here, does pick off another few more, and Harbor's left standing on her. I really don't think you should bother at this point. It's just not worth it, the amount of HP you have. And again, PNG Esports has fallen to the wayside, losing everything that they've earned. This is devastating, to say the least.
Yeah, this is very devastating when it comes to the defensive side. You need to win the full round when your opponent is on the bonus round. But now it's looking quite serious. It's now looking quite bad. And they can even maintain that score even further. They can even go to the 4th one. Or maybe if they can up this one up once again, it can be just, you know, a bad score for PNG whatsoever. It can be devastating afterwards, like 6-0 or so.
Right, and if it's a 6-0, this is gonna be painful. I mean, that's 1 half taken entirely all by himself. Coming around the corner though, let's see how this will play out as the Nate is gonna try and search for something, and the trash is coming in for absolutely no one. They do have information here, but it's not enough.
Okay, there's frag when it comes to the defensive side, but first off, we
Ooh.
got an entry. Oh, yet another. Women's planting it in, so there's 1-man advantage when it comes to spam.
Right from the corner here, Zap is gonna hold this ground. Gecko's holding the other side, and they have a good position coming in. Angles are all covered. They know the wingman's down, and Spike has been planted. I don't know why they're so afraid. They
No,
need
there's-
to do something.
There's not much that you can do in this situation. They're still playing lineups when it comes to that offense. That post plant is just unreal. Okay, we're gonna get one another from the defenders, but well, this is not much. Yet another refrag, 1 versus 2, but Biblington, he cannot do squat.
God's work just could not be any closer to not that. Right, that was absolutely none of that here. We need the presence of the mighty weapons in play here. If they want to make anything work, this is the time.
They just need to. I mean, they just need to score 1 point. That's it. They need to try to just break the curse that's happening over them.
Right. And breaking the curse is what they need to try and do. And in what way can they do it? Well, let me tell you a secret here, right? It's really easy. Just wait, right? Patience is the key here. So Fam has to always push in with whatever utility they have. Eventually, they'll run out, right?
Okay.
Information is key, and well, they have all the buys in the world. They have all the utility they have. But if you wait it out, they are forced to push in anyways. I mean, look at that. The Viper is already down for the count with the look from the corner. And that's not looking good. They want to try and push in for A side together, then they should just commit to an A side push. And
Yeah,
not split up like that.
there's an opening. There's an opening that is looking quite good when it comes to this PNG esports side, but will they be able to convert it? What a headshot from Riznik. This KO is getting its heads done, but now the defensive
Ooh.
side losing 1 player. This is not looking good, right? Like there's Viper from both sides being down, but it's better looking for the offensive side when they can enter just with the cooperation of more players into the side.
with the cooperation of Morpheus, you're absolutely right. Holding this angle here, Pipes is looking a little bit spicy. Oh, did not pick it up. They know one is on the side. Wellington might be spotted though. The wingman comes out, and it looks like we're gonna get another plant again. So much control of the area here as they do get a pickup.
Planted.
Yeah, 2 versus 2. Now they're refraying, and this is a good situation to spam. Oh, how will they approach this? Are we seeing a harbor wall coming in? Or yet a fragment is trying to stall it all down. We're gonna see a util dash harbor.
Player standing.
Look at that, frag versus frag. Resnick with yet another. Can he score the 4th harbor? Can he do it? Can he just try to get this first point to the mouse? Not gonna happen. It's 0. And we're seeing yet another round for spam.
9-9-9. This is not the way to go. 5-0. It is not looking good. Economy-wise, we all know there's a clear winner here. Look at the fam with the amount of credits combined. I mean, might be able to pay off all the credit card debt from Chambers' credit card. But economy-wise for Ultimates, we have the Thrasher, we have Bladestorm, and we have the Reckoning on PNG Esports. They might be able to take a retake here with the Ultimates trading back and forth. But Viper Pit is just so offensive. They are so good at planting the spike that I think this Viper Pit might just be so hard to deal with.
Yeah, that is going to be pretty rough when they go in towards the B side because they're switching up. Recently, they were going towards A
Ooh, nice suppression.
mostly. But yeah, there's not going to be any wall. They need to try to get
no.
this one. No! What is he doing? Why is he still standing in that position? And his teammates are not helping him whatsoever. That's going to be a plant denied by Nadas, but is not going to do a single thing as we see Viper Spit being invested in. Well, this is an equal round when it comes to PNG, but still there. A little bit dangerous with that ultimate of Jet.
Right, coming around here. Wellington's gonna slowly scoot over. What on earth was that? That is, he sensed fear. He sensed it and he just waited for an opportunity. He's gonna flash and he's going to try and clear everything else. The fan blowing is strong here. Zach also taking one for a team. That's a double one last one. Cleaning it up with a flawless round. Eco indeed. Eco-friendly to the environment, not losing at a single one of their mates here on the sides of fam.
Look, that's furious when it comes to this team. Like, PNG cannot do a single thing. There are single frags when it comes to those players, but Svam is just taken over here with an easy rounds taken. So I think we should see a timeout in there, but like, it's not coming in. I don't know why.
Hey, you know what? I believe in the 13-12 dream. You know what? I'm going to be the guy who smokes the coke. And honestly, you know what? Safam can have this one. Sandbag them, right? That's what PNG might be trying to do. We don't know that. We have to play with the harder cards here. We have to trust in their judgment that they might be able to do something.
No, this is
no.
not looking the best. We're seeing yet another ultimate. It's not going to do a thing. But Livian is going to get a kill, and it's an opening for PNG. And now Wingman's trying to plant a spike. It's not going to happen as one player is going to take him out, but still a refrag on the mid side.
Coming around here. We're checking it out. The situation looks tense. They're all around the backside of that corner, and at any point in time, it's going to be a massive firefight. The blade comes out. They don't see anyone. Presence is detected. I believe 2 got hit on this one. Treasure is out.
Okay,
Peeking.
Flash.
Does not see
trying
it.
to
Oh,
get-
there we go.
Yeah, there's one player being taken out by this. Will they try to kill him off? No, it's not going to happen. They're retrieving. They want to rotate towards the B side where Bissy is located. He's got all the control in the world now.
30
Right,
seconds
and
left.
turning around from here, they just choose it. It's not worth it, right? They invested the ultimates here. They realize, not my chance. We're just gonna play it slow here. We're gonna turn around. And opportunity is going to strike right now. Wall is up, and they have a chance to plant this. So Fab is back at it again. What a menace. Down 1-0, so it's 3-4 here. PNG has the numbers advantage, but can they really utilize it?
Now the spike being planted. 1-man advantage is on the roll, but well, the frag. Okay, he's very much vulnerable when it comes to this situation.
Oh!
Okay, Ractivy, but frag. Now the advantage is 2 players. Will they maintain the situation for their own? Is that the first point for them? I miss me.
Yes!
This is the
This
first one.
six
We're
down.
getting the fuse.
We're finally making a play here. PNG Esports is coming out a little bit worse for wear, but now on the board at least.
Yeah, now well, they are maintaining this pressure that they've had when it comes to this round. What is the response from Svam? They lost a round. They still have what it takes in order to maintain what they've been doing for, well, a long time now. 6 rounds in a row win, and then just one of a break. Maybe we see a recurring situation from PNG, but, well, to be perfectly honest, well, Svam is looking, well, better.
Right. So, of course, the situation here is very simple, right? They have the advantage now. They need to continue to capitalize on it without giving it too many games. 8-4 is a reasonable score to end on, and PNG's at least looking to try and make that happen. Bare minimum. Bar none, if he looks around the corner here, might get picked off, and now he has the information. Just closes back. Nicely done.
Okay, we got Yellow being taking control over from offensive side, but we're planting it on A, okay? It's not happening though. So there's still 2-win advantage for the defensive side, and PNG is looking quite better than they used to.
Ooh, look at that. That wall comes down, it is instant firefight. Checks around the corner. Ooh, that was good lineup from Togita. I mean, I thought it was great, but just a little bit painful.
Now, the spike being planted, this is looking better for Svam. I mean, we've had a little bit of an opportunity for PNG to bounce back, but now, as we see the situation just revolving around all of that, we may be seeing a recurring order. Oh, this is just looking very much as a good round for Svam, and it is. It's 7-1 right now.
You know what it looks like to me? You know what it looks like to me? A momentary lapse in judgment, right? They were clouded for a short moment and like, no, 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 not happening again. It was going to be 12-0. We're taking this one home.
Yeah, but we need to have in mind the fact that it's PNG's choice. Icebox is their choice. So now if they lose it, it's going to be very hard of a challenge to overcome the opponents on their map. If they lose. I mean, they're still trying to do that. It's still an Icebox, but it's still going to be hard.
We'll have to see how they want to turn this around. Wall is up onto B again. Is this a fake or are they really trying to force this? Because Gecko seems to be in a weird position here. Holding that spike sounds like a terrible idea.
Now, right now, he's much in safety, so that's fine for him. Svan's just trying to get control. This. I mean, why? Why exactly? I mean, there's no one to be pushing him.
If there's no one to be pushing him, they need to check around the corners and make sure that they don't just drop the spike. I mean, the minute they drop it, information is clear. The spike holder has died, and then that's it, right? They all just rotate around and collapse them together, pincer them, that's it. And now that's what I don't want to see. But look at that. Puts the discipline really checking behind, but it's not fast enough.
Yeah, still they maintain quite a lot of control over the map. So now we're seeing a plant and it's gonna go in. There's no utility that can stop the wingman from planting. 4 versus 4, but we see 2 ultimates when it comes to this defensive side. They may be using those in order to try to take this run for themselves, but let's look at what's gonna happen. Lockdown going in.
And that's the beautiful lockdown indeed. I mean, look at the position of everyone else. Gets picked off right there. Spam has to try and go in, but that defender side lockdown is looking very dangerous.
Yeah, it's juicy AF, but let's look at what's gonna happen. There's so much util. Oh no, they cannot do that. This is a good tactic. How can they do that? This is
did not see that. Yeah, free defuse, angles were checked. Basically, they were playing with one player saying, "I'm the chicken, come for me," and still getting punished. This is the time I would call for a timeout. You have 2 timeouts, right? You have one as a defender, one as attacker.
Yep.
7-2, 9 games in. Your first half is in 3 games. Now is the time.
Well, what Svam has to do now is that they need to deny those post-plan retakes. I mean, PNG is just looking quite frankly good when it comes to those situations because they can use Harbor Util, they can use even the Wingman in there. If they cannot deny it, it's going to be looking quite bad for them.
And of course, we have to see where this plans out. They have their teams kind of hovering around A here, wanting to make some form of push. Ultimates-wise, Spam, absolutely nothing. So they have a contest against a Viper Pit and a Treasure, which is what PNG has to use to try and turn this game around. If they see 3, go for the Pit.
Okay, Spam incoming. A side is going to be cleared. Okay, first one. Where's the second? He's holding an operator. He's going to score the frag. Zaps is going to go down, but the wingman is going to plant yet again on default. Fnatic, but without a wall, right now at refrag when it comes to PNG, so we taking an advantage in there.
Strong advantage indeed as we turn around there, looking for the top. Suppression Blade is out. They have to go for a flash here to see if they can stop the push and slowly take pick by pick. So Fam's looking 2 down, picks it up from the corner. I believe that was up as well. That might not be the best play.
Oh, yet another. Oh, there's a second. Now it's 2 versus 1. What can Viper do? The clock is ticking down. There's nothing that he can maintain in there. So there's
Exactly, right?
8-2.
Play the pit and just go in at it. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
He just didn't want to invest that. No, unfortunately, 8-2. Spam is looking better. They are just shooting the opponents out, and PNG cannot do a single thing right now. But we're gonna see a timeout, which may change, may shift a little bit.
I mean, this was going to happen. Like I said, right? It's 8-2. You only have 2 more games left in this half. It was going to happen. It was going to happen. They need to break Safam's momentum right now where it is. You know what? The 6-0 was one thing. The 8-2 now, you better call it. 8-4 is where you want to be.
Yep. 8-2 is a good score. I mean, they are looking quite frankly to just up it up once again and just get even more. But 9-3, I'm thinking that PNG is aiming for that. Like, there's not much that they can do against this opponent side when the attacking is just immaculate in so many ways that they cannot just restrain them from coming in.
All right. Now, of course, what could he possibly be thinking here? And what do you think I think? And the solution is simple, right? Trade ultimates for kills. You're in such a weird position now. I mean, like, that's all you can possibly do, right? Wilmington having a Blade Storm here. You have the armor. Might be something you want to try and force out, right? Blade Storm, rush in, see if you can pick 1. You don't need to pick 2. Just lob all your daggers into one person. Throw your kunais, call it a day. You know, you've done something.
Let's go. Let's see how that's gonna go in this round. Round number 11. Right now, quite a slow start from Svam, but well, that's gonna be Jet's ultimate coming in. Can he do something with that? Those knives, but Thrash is not gonna spot him out. He's not gonna get even the harbor backside. Well, Billington, he has to go out. Now this
Nade's
side has
out.
been taken over.
Ooh, that's a beautiful nade here. Raining down back. There's nothing you can do here. So Fam takes this one down, and it's now back to the same situation. Wilmington has to go in. Smokes out.
We got 1-man advantage from the defensive side. What they can do, they're trying to get some information. They're trying to get some util out on those opponents when it comes to this side from the back. Thrash getting ready. Thrash getting a hit, but they're trying to stop that push. Okay. Oh, the second one from Classic. But now Refrax 2 versus 2. How is that going to go? Oh, the defuse now. What he can do. There's 2 more frags from Viper.
Ooh,
The
but they
third
do
round.
make this one. They do make this. This is a 3. This is a 3. They might be able to secure the 8-4 like we're talking about. This is what they need.
Yeah, this is what they need, and indeed, what they still need to get is yet another point. They need to get this one up if they want to maintain a good fight, starting from the pistol round on the next half. But Svam, if they get that with the ultimate that they own, I mean, the defensive side also have the Viper speed, so why not use this after all when it comes to this last round of the first half?
Right. So now as we're going back into this though, full buys, mechanics training, see where your utility comes in and out, it's fine. That's what they need to really play for.
Okay, that's Viper Spit is being spread out, but the Knights going in. I think 2 players being caught out in that, so they cannot use util for a little bit longer, but now it goes out, so what Svam wants to do is just to try to go to the other side of the map, maybe use KO's ultimate after taking an orb, and, well, try to get onto the spike side. Hey, I'm thinking that this is not the best idea from PNG to be holding onto that position. They should have left Viper alone and just rotate, just put out all on the white card to try to defend the attack that may be incoming towards A side.
You know what? I absolutely agree with that idea here because, I mean, the pit is all out right now. They just kind of want to wait it out and force a timeout here where it basically defenders win, right? And as they rotate around as well, that's another strategy you can go for. Pincer, That's something they can try.
Okay, Viper's been taken out by yet another Viper, but now some kind of fight when it comes to this mid side. Gecko's trying to get one, but it's still one up for Svam Esports. We're going to see Viper speed being spread out on B side, so it's easy to plant now. With the util that we have from the defensive side, well, maybe they can use some of that harbor ones, but they still don't know what is happening on the map. Why are they rotating towards A? Are they trying to check for the flank?
From the corner here, into the pit. This is the time you had to use the ultimate, and indeed, offensive side, the Viper pit is out. They still have a lockdown, by the way. At any point, this can be used as a deterrent, and I mean, may as well, right? Wow, what a shot through the smoke here.
No, Whistling yet another. It's just 9-3. Maybe we can see a curse in that. What do you think?
Maybe. But right now, of course, as we go into the reset here, same thing on the pistol round. You win the first pistol round, you secure at least 1 round, maybe 2 if you're lucky. But all said and done. PNG Esports as the attackers now. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that confident. I'm not.
You know what? We may be seeing, if the pistol round goes that's Fam Esports favor, then we might be seeing just a quick end when it comes to this map. So, well, let's see how it goes, I guess.
Well, we have to really see how it goes. But what is for sure right now is that PNG does not want to give this up. This first round at the very least. If they want a chance, don't give it up.
Well, for PNG, it's certainly easy to play the spike with Harbor's abilities and Gecko's wingman, but Svam does not want to just allow that, I guess. Just stacking up 3 players, 1 more on the middle side, so just playing it on 1 card right now.
Right, through the small here. If they do see one, they just wait. They can hear the footsteps. He's waiting. That angle is so painful to hold.
Oh, let's look.
All rotating around.
Yeah, they're going towards B. I think that Svam read into that because there's a rotation coming from KO, so he's on Snowman right now. They know what's happening. Yeah, of course, there's going to be a wall. They're maybe trying to use some util to deny the plant, but Wingman's trying to plant, and it's not going to happen. Yeah, now.
Goodbye, buddy.
Harbor's cover, how can he do that? How can he do that? There's so much util that's not in favor of the offensive side to plant. It should have been easier, but it's not.
Ooh, and it's not looking too good. 40 seconds, they still have time. They're deciding to take a rotate here. Last chance that they can really go for a rotate. At any point in time, they really want to mess this up. Time is basically now, but there is faith. There is hope. PNG might be able to turn this around here as they all collapse right now. It's a 4v3 numbers advantage going to PNG.
Yeah, but now let's look at the situation. There are so many defenses, but they're gonna go down in a second. Yet another one. So we're gonna be seeing probably a winning pistol. Okay, there's Harbor being spotted by a util of Killjoy.
This is looking good though. This is looking good.
Yeah, this is very much looking good, but still some kind of flashes. There's still Bessie, but he's not gonna do a thing.
Beautiful
round. Yeah, there's first round when it comes to PNG Esports side on this half. So. Well, they're trying to keep up a good fight for this match.
Ooh la la, I can't wait to see how this will pan out right now. I mean, you know, at first I thought 9-3, right? Yep. And now I'm like 9-3.
Yeah, exactly. Might be going their favor the next few rounds, but we'll see how the next few rounds just pan out, as you say. Maybe we'll be seeing a good full round on the bonus round from Svam.
Who knows?
It should be happening like that. So Svam is more than ever looking to just try to get this 10th point. Not this round, maybe, but the next one, surely.
Wraps around the corner here. Ooh, good try. Getting half.
Yep, just getting some damage done, but still not committing to that. They're trying to get some control of the map. They're trying to pace it slowly. Don't want to commit so many mistakes that Svam can actually just recover this round from. So we'll see a pivotal way towards A side, but there's 3 players in there.
They can hear this though. They can hear the reload. Checks around the corner, picks it up. Nicely done. Beautiful decay. Tries to pick it up. Nice one. Coming around the corner. That's 3 down. They do take a return. 4-2 now. Spamming that Sheriff here. It's not going to work. The Raptors is all yours right now and cleaned up. Fam has one last player on the back end call, and he's gonna go for the weird lurk angle, going from this corner, checks around. Ooh, does not make anyone. They know where he is now. Even worse off, gets picked off. And that kind of solidifies where we're heading to coming for this next few rounds. PNG Sports, account is up. They've got a lot of things they can make use right now versus the Fams. Very measly buy. They have to force this. If they don't, same thing. Economy's down. What can they possibly do?
Yeah, but now when it comes to this loadout that PNG has, like Guardians, Bulldog, and Sheriff, it might be a little bit tricky to get frags in there because Spam is just looking more juicy when it comes to those headshots so many times. So when they grab those Phantoms and Vandals, it might get it off. But let's see how it goes.
I really love the buys though coming in from the side team.
Yeah.
It's an interesting buy, all things considered. They do pick up one here.
Okay, that's going to be a first strike from the offensive side. So that's a good information. That's a good message coming in on this bonus round because every frank matters. Every frag counts for the whole result of it. So that the economy and the opponents is just looking way worse for the next map, for the next rounds.
Yeah. Right now, looks like Gecko is going through tubes here. Shadow Nova is going to be in for a big surprise. And now it's spotted out. Tobita's trying to go for something, but PNG Shadow Nova is getting it down dirty.
Yeah, now it's the one-man advantage. They're trying to rotate towards A side, which is, well, just being covered by one player. It's going to be Zaps with one headshot. Okay, he's trying to recover, but it's got to be taken out by Faluvian. Now,
Good try, good try.
Yeah, this was a good try, but now let's see how the other two players were going to perform in that retake. Most probably, because we're going to be seeing a Viper Pit. Oh my days, it's a hard one. Very early on in the game.
It's a beautiful Viper Pit as well, because now there's no way they spot this unless they force it out. And that is basically all they're expecting. Tobita's the last one to go in here, and to make 3 kills and a defuse here, if everyone just walks away and you can't find the plant, I mean, hey. It is what it is.
It's very rough, yeah, it's very rough. What can Killjoy do here? What can Tobita try to perform in this situation? Well, everyone is just trying to stay afloat. Oh, he's gonna get killed off. What are you two? Don't do that, mate. You should have saved that weapon for the next round because you're lucky money now.
And that's the funny thing, right? Because, like, there was absolutely no way Stefan would have got that kill unless they walked in. And it's just right as Tobita turned around. And, oh my gosh, that is just disheartening to see because Tobita played that well. Patience, searching for the kills instead of faking it and forcing them to respawn. All for naught.
No, I mean, better in that situation would have been to save, you know? Like, your economy is not looking good, so just baiting it out didn't do the damage. Like, every single time we see situations like that, it's not looking the best. So, right now, Spam, okay, the first raid. What a good headshot from Zaps, but very much of a response from Randy also.
See if we can take a look around this corner here. They're just trying to regroup now. 4-4 again, but PNG has been looking solid all around.
Yeah,
very weird throw here. Very weird throw.
They've been looking solid. They were able to just completely take the guard off from Spam Esports side. Like,
ooh la
they
la.
cannot do a single thing when it comes to this defense. They're just working as a team when it comes to the offensive side. They couldn't maintain that on the offense because they were split up, right? Like, you cannot do
They were.
the same things. Yeah, so right now, as you're looking, it's just that they are, as a whole, trying to win the round.
Once again, we have this little monster tamer going at it. Wingman has done his job. Chubby little fella. And now we're in the position to just carry on. He has tried to snuck it up. Wington is getting cornered here. Oh, and I think he saw the model just a little bit. And everyone knows that. Turns around, picks out one. Unfortunately, being tapped by Tobita here. They get the defuse potentially here. Spam might be able to turn this around. No! 2-1 now. Viper's all alone. Tries to go for it. And cleans up one. Can he get 2 at least? Nicely done here. Not all is lost.
Yo, but you know what's the funny thing in there? Is that the fact that he tried to do the lineups in there, but it couldn't work because of the fact that Wingman is a little bit above the ground, so it cannot be touched by the toxins of Viper when it comes to this molly, and that's why they won the round. There's going to be a timeout from PNG, right? No, it's gonna be defenders.
No, that's not.
Angle.
That's gonna be
Oh,
defense. This is
damn.
Fam,
Well,
which is interesting.
okay, this is
They
interesting.
are losing quite a bit, right? We started this game off at, if I believe I'm not wrong, it is 9-3.
Yeah, it was 9-3 when it comes to the.
Yeah,
first
they've
one.
lost 3 games in a row, win one, and they want to just figure out what they did right here and replicate it. That's kind of what you need to do right now, because you only have like 3 games to go, basically, and you're done. Instead of giving them 7 games, it's not that hard.
Yeah, but you just gotta get some rounds in there. Svam is looking a better, like a better team when it comes to the tactics for the retakes. If they have numbers, if they have some kind of
Right.
plan to pan it out, but winning this eco round seems like a good promise for all that, because
Look,
they've been looking to do
agree.
that when it comes to Vandals on the full round. But now if they won this round, it's looking juicy. It's looking way better.
Full buys across the board as well. Fist, my money is on PNG Esports to take this back home, even though it's going to be a long and hard-fought one. And if I'm wrong, Mummy Reina has my back and my credit card.
Damn, it's not Chamba anymore.
Yeah, it's not Jammer. It's kind of unfortunate.
Oh,
I was called to not do it, so
I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell the Chamba that you're not his son.
well,
anymore.
damn. Well,
Let's
damn.
dip that. Let's dip that as we see PNG trying to come into the spike side A. Maybe there's going to be a dip coming from Spam Esports from this position. Yes, of course, they're trying to go for the retake. When it comes to all of that, no, wait, they're stalling. They're stalling. They're just stalling when it comes to planting the spike, but it's eventually going to be planted. Fresh, getting
coming out.
information. Let's see.
There's a very interesting wingman there going out to the box here. Picks up one, picks up two. No one's checking the angles here underneath the Raptor. That's hell indeed. Going back down though, the Slayer of the Raptors is there.
Yeah, but now let's look at the situation. They're trying to defuse the spike, but this is going to be mosh pit. Okay, there's Frank from
Cut up for some-
Rivi. Oh, Fresh getting cut up. There's going to be one person just standing in there.
Nice pick
And the beta. He cannot do a single thing yet. Another molly, but that position is not looking the best. He cannot do a single thing. There's going to be PNG taking this one out.
That was a beautiful gamble though from the side of Fam. That was really a trial and error kind of moment. It was like if they hit me, they hit me. If they don't and they miss every single shot, hey, you know what? It's mine. I like that resilience and of course the guts though that went in that one.
Yeah, I mean, what's Fam has to do in that, they just need to be a little bit more aggressive and deny even taking the spike side, I'm thinking, because this stalling does not work perfectly in so many situations when PNG just plants in a position that they can just play for lineups, play for just stalling this post plant as much as they possibly can.
All right, let's see how they were gonna do this right now.
Right now, just trying to get some information from A and even maybe take an advantage. It is a slow approach from them, but standing in less position now does not make anything any good. But still, they have some information now. That's quite maybe going towards B now. So let's see how that goes. But I'm very much surprised by 2 players being on the mid side right now, just taking control over that.
Trying to push in here, activate the swarm. Everyone knows they're there now. They're just forcing everything out. And I think the saddest part here is Safam is going to just pincer them from the back. They're so good at attacking, why not just do it from the back again? Do the same thing. Check together, nice pickup. And information is not out for the entire team. They know they're coming and it's going to be scary because, again, look at B side coming in. We have Viper going in for it.
Oh, the util now is got a bit easy coming in. That is still an ultimate. So they are taking them by numbers. Only one player being left out, but it's all Zaps when it comes to this round. So he scores a triple. And what else is there is that they maintain a good position for themselves to take this Vandal off of the backs of the opposite players and just use them against them.
That was shocking to say the least as well because Safam was going on a lose streak. We have now up 1 game for Safam Esports. PNG was up 4 games in a row now and it looks like the streak is going to be broken. 7-11 might be a story and more, but to me right now, it's a score that sits tight and safe for Safam Esports.
Well, look at that! Look at that! It's basically for Swarm that they getting the eco rounds for the zones. They cannot get those when they play on full with full equipment in their hands. But if they got pistols, it's a guarantee win.
Well, let's see how sly they can be though and take a return for this one. They were looking great. So, not to say that they don't have a chance here, but well, it's a tough climb. It's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, exactly. Slow start, slow push from PNG, trying to just get maybe some information down the line, but Swarm is not making any movement. They're playing it very much calmly, trying to deny every single possibility. And now the rotation comes in from Killjoy, so we may be seeing a little bit of action coming in when it comes to this B side. Look at that. There's going to be a reckoning. There's going to be so much util in. The knife's going to pop off, and there's a frag. There's a crossfire coming in with 2 frags from Bessie. So it's a 1-man advantage for Svam.
1 man is not a lot though coming in for this, so it's still kind of safe here. We're gonna see how this
30
pans
seconds
out.
left.
They did get knocked a little bit here, and ooh, from the corner. 1 click. No, the 1 click. I called it, just not on the right side. 2 to
There's
2
gonna
now.
be a frag. Yeah, they're just trying to rotate. I think Svam does not know exactly that they are going there. Well, the spike is going to be planted in a minute. I mean, in a second, of course, because of the fact that it's just barely 10 seconds left to the end of this round. It's been quite a slow one, but now we are approaching the end state of that as we are in the post plant.
And mind you, this is fantastic for the side of PNG Esports as they're gonna hold this position and angle very hard. They go as a team here. They pick one.
Oh, that's a
You know,
double.
forget what I said. If they pick one, just pick both, right? The game's over like that. Easily done. I mean, holy Mama Reina Laka. I mean, what on earth happened there?
It's just been 2 frags all at once, but they're gonna get yet another round. You see, looking at the attacking side, it's been looking so good for both of the teams. Just 2 rounds for Svam. They need to get 2 more in order to win this map, but it's just hard for them to do that. I mean, I don't know what happened. They've been so juicy with those headshots on the attacking side.
Ooh boy, this is not looking fantastic for the side of Safam. Slowly losing this edge out they have, and I did say PNG didn't have a fantastic hunt going for an offense, but looks like looking good right now, right? Wellington's gonna check around this corner here. He's gonna realize there's nobody. But from here is how you want to take an offensive push, and I see patience. Gecko from the entire far end here, checking for a raise. Hopefully
Yeah, but
see
they-
someone.
Still need to keep in mind that they have so many ultimates from the defensive side that this might be overwhelming when it comes to this post plant. There's going to be a command now plus lockdown, which they cannot deny easily. There's only a fresh coming in from PNG, but look at the spike being planted on top of that. No, it's going to be denied, so they need to carry that spike into a different position. I think they don't want to do that post plant yet.
Oh, it's a good try, but getting nicked off just a little bit here. Armors are looking low. Safam has the ultimate economy that could change the game. Null command and of course the lockdown. Very strong defensive ultimates here, but PNG Sports offense is where the
Seconds left.
Thresher to search for information, do a little bit of damage out as well, and a Blade Storm. So
If they were
don't
to
know, it's
use
really
those
even.
ultimates right now, it would have been a disaster for PNG because they would not have a single chance to plant the spike because it's only 17 seconds left. Rush coming in, maybe trying to get someone off the guard here.
Nice
for
pick on the back.
Vivian. There's Zaps going down, one of the best players in there when it comes to the prize, but there's not going to be so much time left out. Only 5 seconds left. The spike is on the ground. No way to plant it, so they need to
Oh,
be
that was
patient.
too late.
Peter, and there's Biblington trying to get some value out of that from the last seconds of this round, but still, I think they're playing too slowly. PNG has to volume this all up.
Ooh, I don't really like the situation here as they are now basically at match point. I mean, at any point, if they wanted to win this game, they can, and it just turns the game over for our next map. But PNG Esports doesn't want that. They have to hold on to the ground here. Safam Esports is going to be pushing on 1 lead for the side of the Rainers into the shadows here, and we're going to see someone have to go home if that's the case.
That's true. That's true. The first map maybe going in favor for Svam. They have 4 rounds and just try to take this one for themselves. And this is the first right for Misty. Can they do this? They don't know about this position. Knockdown's going to go in. He's going to take a frag, but not going to be able to get even more. 45 HP only on Shadow in there. So they are facing a one-man disadvantage in that situation, but they're trying to plant their spike. Okay, Lockdown's not going to take anyone. Oh, no, he's going to commit in there to that post plan, but he's going to get died off. Yeah, Moshpit just getting him off. Oh, that's just one player. And he's going to get done. And the fourth, what is going on? He's taking it for his team, and PNG is still alive.
Their dream is here. Wow, riding on the backs of Biblington. Oh my lordy, Lou. How can we see that again? That was hell, indeed. And the Reaper himself sat there for that 4K.
I don't know why this timeout is coming in from PNG. Like, you're on a good momentum. You just won a round by an amazing clutch situation from one player, and you're just sitting out planning the next round that may be not going into your favor. I mean, just go with that momentum. Try to take the advantage, man.
Ooh, Louis. I mean, what else do you possibly do in this scenario? Take the timeout and try to fix the situation, learn from what is happening, and they might have a chance to turn this around.
Well, but going through that momentum would have been a better idea, I'm thinking, because what you have to lose, like, if you just let Spam get the tactic on too, because they can talk to each other also, they might be getting rough,
It might be. It might be.
Yeah.
All right, though. Timeout is almost over. We're going to see how they're going to play this one out. It is the last match potentially, last round potentially, right? So Fam takes this one. It's their game. PNG has a little bit of a surmountable task here, but it's a really tough surmountable task. There's so much that could go wrong for them, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. The pit is on standby. They have the Blade Storm. They also have Killjoy's ultimate to contest against. PNG Esports is in a position to try and win this if they play this slow. They are working with only pistols against them, so I mean, PNG is looking great.
Yeah, but still, the 2 rounds that Spam's been playing on Eco round, they've taken it for themselves. Now we're looking at Zaps taking yet another. He's going to score a Vandal in there. So that might be getting it off for the opponents as the Beta takes that. Oh my days. Are we seeing the third Eco pen out for them in the correct way? Bessie will get another from Vandal. Oh, that's 3 versus 2. Yes, a low health when it comes to Shadow here.
Yeah, I mean, not entirely low. He's a nice steady half, but a one tap to the head is all you need.
It's nil. That's just nil. There's only Randy. He left out. He's gonna get spotted by this Desi. So, can he do this? Can he just get that round for himself? Just clutch 1 versus 3. Rough idea, because the spike is just not in his ways.
Ooh la la.
Look at that. He's getting closer. And now we see this is the end. That's going to be a 13-9 win for Spam on Icebox, the pick of PNG. That's going to be a quite rough start for PNG, I'm saying.
Honestly, it is really, really fitting to see how this panned out. They were just sitting down there and not sitting ducks, mind you. They were sitting for a win here. If that was Reina, I know what Reina would definitely say. I've got my eye on you, and it's not on your head.
Yeah, unfortunately,
12 wins, by the way. It's on the scoreboard. 13 was coming up.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we've seen a loss from PNG Esports. I mean, we could have seen even more from them, but still, the comeback that they tried to maintain still was a nice try, I'd say. But
indeed,
the fact that they lost so many rounds on Eco, so it wasn't so good for them.
A little bit tough on both sides, of course, but GG's on that first round. I mean, that was a really fun round to watch, all things considered. So, Fam, unfortunately, clutching this one out here, and we're gonna see PNG Esports take potentially 2 games to return this if they want to still stay in the Reinas into the Shadows tournament. But for the time being, we will take a 5-minute break while they set up, take a refresher, and we'll see a new strategy coming in on our next map in Sunset. Welcome back once again to the Rainas Into the Shadows. Oogie boogie woo. Alright, we're back again. I'm with Fist. You know, if you
Hello.
missed it out, Fist is here. You know, we've got something going great for you. And if you haven't been watching us, shame on you. But don't worry, the shame stops there because we're going to the second round and you'll be much refreshed after I give you a quick overview of what's happened. So Fam Esports has basically taken the game here from the first half being on the defending side, going for 6. And then returning, sorry, so Fam was the attacking side, going in for a 0-6. And then from there, slowly they were picking back up PNG Esports to start the second half. That was basically when they were at 9-3. And I gotta say, I think you know how the story goes from there. So we'll have to see Asian picks to figure out what they were gonna go next. But Fizz, do you remember what the map is for this next round?
Yeah, of course, it's going to be Sunset. So it might be a little bit rough when it comes to PNG esports side because of the fact that it's not their map choice. But well, to add to that is that Sunset is a fairly new map compared to the other ones, so they might not be able to just practice it yet this much. So we'll see how this pans out. So we're just going to see if Fam can actually maintain this good score and try to get series to 2-0.
PNG Esports has definitely played very well here, giving them a great opportunity to just showcase and flex their ability slow and steady. And that's what I'm getting now. The vibe is we play it out long, we will eventually get it. Also, Fam Esports has a little bit more of a hard and fast, like 1-2 interaction with them. That gas is going to run thin. And that might be what PNG Esports needs to play for right now. But Sunset is a very, very new map, like you said. So Angels Likes here is going to come up and we'll know exactly how they can play this out from here. Now, I'm thinking, hear me out, hear me out. I know
Okay.
I'm not supposed to say this, and I swear on my life I won't. But give me the big man himself. The one and only, the one who looks like the masculine epiphany that will carry the game. Give
That's not
me
gonna be Chamber.
Breach.
No.
That's gonna be Breach for sure. Like we see that right now on the agent select. I'm quite surprised that we're not seeing Gecko because of the fact that we've seen that on Icebox, and it's quite frankly been looking like a good pick when it comes to Sunset. We've seen that in VCT for quite a long
Right.
time. We've seen that from Carmen Corp getting in there with that Gecko. Okay, let's go. We got Gecko. Yeah, that's gonna be Gecko. But this is a little bit of a different team comp because we're seeing not a Viper here, but we're seeing a Breach there. When it comes to Fam Esports though, the classic one with Sky, with Astra. Double controller with Astra and Omen. Okay, that's looking nifty. That's looking good for Swam. I mean, they got a certain plan.
They've got a plan. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm excited, okay? It's such an offensive composition. You have the Breach to really bring in the entire team together. Be like, go there when I shoot this. We'll see if we get anyone. If there's anyone there, it's ours for picking, right? We have Gecko on basically a not as strong as most other team compositions, but they have a very pull set here that's just going to allow them to push it. And I'm going to be very excited to see how this plays out, especially with the Omen on standby and a race.
No, PNG started in the fence. How they approach that, if Swam gets a good amount of points on his attacking side with the team count that you're saying is quite an offensive one, it might be getting rough for them, especially if this is not their map. As I said, might be not getting enough of practice on that one. So let's look at that first approach, trying to get some information off of B-Main.
All right, round this corner here. Checking it. They see nobody. Did you get free AWP here? And this is not looking too hot for the side of Fam Esports here because now they're just stuck, right? The smoke is there. They can't exactly push in unless they want to commit to this. And Sky, well, wisely turns around to see how his teammates are doing. And I've got to say here, not much progress.
Now, I'm quite surprised by the fact that we're not seeing any trap wires here from Cypher. That was going to be placed out. So, I think that they should have done this, especially in the matter of the fact that Spam does not have many characters that can break this tripwire that be on one way. So they would need to face a body into that. But now just trying to shift it out towards A side where two players are barely located. And we might not even be seeing Breach help when it comes to his conquers. But now approaching this A side.
Might be able to go in.
Yeah, they are
Force
doing
this
that.
plant here. I mean, it's only a pistol run, right? It's gotta be hot and aggressive. That's what you want to try and do. This composition is perfect for that. They've got it down, and now everyone has to rotate this. They have their angles covered, hopefully. But it's a few goals to a few classics here. Let's see how this pans out.
Yep, now we're seeing that. There's going to be a little bit of a push up there from those characters. The
Oh,
first
nice
frag,
one
oh, and the
too.
second from Bisty. What they can do as 3 players are just being left out on the defensive side, and a Bitlington training with a refrag, and yet another one. What he's
It's
doing?
2-2.
Oh, the
They have got
third one.
this.
Look,
This is an exciting round 1.
he's been on Jet before, but now he's on Cypher, getting this one
Cleans it
down. Ace.
What a beautiful start to the round, and mind you, this is on the side of the losers coming in from the last round. So PNG Esports morale has to be pretty high after that one. 1-0 right now in the first half. I like this.
That's incredible to look at this pistol this way. A PNG scoring yet
Look at
another for themselves. Yeah, now they're just gonna get
5-0.
a little bit of a buy. Yeah, he's just scored an ace. He's gonna be very much close to his ultimate neural theft if placed properly, if used properly. I mean, it might take an advantage, but not in this round, of course, because they're playing an eco round. Fallon's just trying to get some with the pistols, but maybe not so successful. We'll see, after all. They scored 3 ecos on Icebox, so let's see how it goes.
Right, Nate's out. It's initiating the frag here. They've got a free plant onto A. Cypher's all alone here. As you do see, Astra Stars just giving a little bit of a sight here. One check here, unfortunately not picking it up. And this is going to be forcing this one out. And we don't see that Concuss coming in, taking one for the team here. PNG Shadow is going to go out from here. Boombot is now going to be launched out. They do see one, try to keep it up. Nicely done. Takes 3 with that Boombot, especially with the nades. Wow! What a concussion indeed. Crack from the corner here. Takes pick 1 and a trade off. This is TNG Esports defense mode, and they've got this one in the bag.
You know, you might be seeing the fact that they scored 2 in there. Like, 2 players being taken down by the offensive side, which was on the eco round. It could have been good because they planted the spike, but it might be not looking so good. After the fact that you see the ultimates that are coming from PNG, we see there's going to be a neural theft and a Razor's ultimate. I mean, showstopper, if played out in this round, if there's going to be a frag score or maybe just an orb being taken by Raze, it might be a kill for PNG. And Sfam
I mean,
can do
PNG's looking great. They're in such a great position here. Neural Theft comes in. They know where everyone is. They know how to position better and go in. PNG Esports, mighty fire right now. Checks corner here. They want to just try and wait and snuff it out. And I don't know what you think, Fist, but it's going to be a really slow run, I believe.
It has to be. They're trying to not lose a single person. Spam's just playing it calmly, trying to gain information and then running out whatever they feel like it's okay to just approach it a little bit swiftier. But now that's going to be an orb, as I said before, taken by Raktavi, so he can be a little bit closer to that showstopper. That can be a real game changer for this round. If they score a 1 frag, it's not going to be looking for Spam on this fabulously.
Look at that angle, they're holding it down. They just need to check around this corner. Zaps might be the first to go down, but no. Astra checking out. We see here. No comments here, but ooh, Randy B's going for the first one. Second one coming down as he sees him running away. No. Running's for the cowards here, and I'm going to take you down with them. Camaraderie is where it's at. 3 down, 2 more to go here, and they're all scattered. They have the spike on lockdown here. They have taken 1, almost trying to go in and search for them. They see the firing where it's going, and now it's going to be a trade. 3-1 here, 1 down. Turns around, Tobita can get this one out. Scans him out now. He knows Gecko is there. Just wait. They have the spike. Turns around, does not pick up. Time Omen here, and it's now stuck. They have to wait for an opportunity before anything happens.
There's slow time being taken away. Look at that. Yeah, it's just going to be an headshot. Like, there was so little time to do that. And PNG's taking the 3rd round. They win their bonus and taking those weapons out from Spam. It's looking like on Icebox, but just, you know, changing the role, shifting it down between the squads, because Spam's been taking this role on the Icebox, right? Winning those first rounds in, not giving any for PNG. But now it's PNG that's making the same efforts to just deny those rounds for Spam.
Right, so now if we take a look at everything here, economy-wise, ultimate showstopper, we have Neural Theft against Into the Shadows, and I gotta say, there's definitely a winner here. There's definitely a clear winner. PNG Esports can just make this entire defense a pain to go through because of that 1 showstopper.
Yeah,
and it's only 1.
Let's look at that. Zaps is just barely surviving all of that. but still, there's no one person that can take his life. It's still 5 versus 5 that we're seeing, and mid control being taken by the offensive side is looking a little bit good because PNG now needs to take even more effort in order to look at that defense. Falavian is going to get the opening, but those echo rails are not going to be looking this good for Svam as they look so nice.
check for the
Oh,
converter, man.
2-3,
Ah.
what's that, Billington? Oh my
I
day.
think we have the same sentiment. I mean, the reaction is the same. I think you understand where we're coming from with this. This one's really painful to watch because how could you possibly have known in that situation, right? He just came from the corner that you checked.
You just won a map, and then 4 rounds in a row into your pick, you cannot do a single thing. Like, what is going on?
He has a chokehold on me, and I don't like it. I mean, like, ooh, man, like, can you imagine this big hunking person holding on to you and just saying, you're not going anywhere. You're in my grasp no matter how much you struggle and wiggle. And right now, that is where Safam Esports feels like.
And now look at the fact that they still hold onto those ultimates from PNG side. It's looking quite frankly so good. Like, you got Neural Theft, you got Showstopper in there. They just can do every single thing to stop the attackings from Svam. I mean, they still have lockdown, but what is with that? There's nothing much that they can do. If they score those first frags, it can go even south for the offensive side now.
Tobita here in a weird position. Sees one, but not able to make anything work. Randy Beans also spotting someone, something. I'm not even sure what he was looking at, but you know what? That's fine. They have the angles checked out here, and Tobita's in a weird position as the entire team is going to regroup right now. And it looks like they might want to consider side A as their next point of attack here. While we see the alert coming from Tobita, is just not in a great position.
Exactly. That might be a little bit of a rough spot for them, but 40 seconds in, we're slowly approaching the end of the round. And how is that possible that they still didn't take this much of space on some
30
positions?
seconds left.
But this one play on mid side, it might be a game changer when it comes to all of that. We're approaching Spikes AB now.
All right, here go. Cage is out now, and they're able to slowly push in with this. Billington is now backing out, and Nufa's bird comes in. They might have gotten someone, but where are they? Nobody. No one is on site. No one's seeing 14 seconds. If they want to do something, plants now, and they can
10
start
seconds left.
an engagement right here, right now. In good position, picks up one. Tobita's coming from the lurk here, and is returning from it. Neurotheft coming in. Showstopper picking up one for the team, and now they're looking hot with 3 on the other side, taking one down from the in the smoke. How can you possibly see that? Nate's out, initiating in, and from the back and call here, we might be able to see another pickup. It is basically a 1v1v1v1. It's such a weird situation. Another Showstopper coming in, does not pick anyone here. Gaku picks it up. Shadow Nova is now left alone to deal with a straight Astra. He checks it out here, does not get anything. He's gonna try and kick it out, but makes the defuse, checks it out, check! And now it's weird. One touch. There we go. Nice touch there from the wall bag. And he has this one in the hold. Wow. That was as close as it's gonna get from PNG Esports. And I think Safan is devastated at this moment at that loss.
That's 5-0 for PNG, and they still have trash up and running in there, so that's just going to be even better situation for them as they approach the 6th round. When it comes to Svam, they're not looking so good. Like, we're seeing a Nico round from them. There are going to be some sheriffs, some shields on there, but it's just basically what PNG was going through when it comes to Icebox.
Now, now Fizz. I don't know if you know about the Castle's Curse, but this is looking a little deja vu from the last round, except PNG's on the side of the 6th now, potentially. I think this might be an entire reverse.
I'm all for the comeback, but there's nothing that looks like that. Let's see, Falavian, he's going to get the first one, and, well, they're just cutting them off. There's not much that they can do. There's going to be a 3rd frag from Bumbo in that matchup, so...
MVP.
Yeah, MVP. Maybe more frags than some of the players. From the
Trying for it, Falavian going 1, trying to get a 2, but no, just
down,
nicks him just a little bit too little.
Oh, Zaps! He's trying to get that. He's going to get Vandal for his colleague there. So they're going to get a spike down, but will they maintain that? Will they try to win that? Is that possible?
I'm not sure. I mean, they've definitely got the plan down at least, and they have the Mumbles advantage though. And PNG can also throw out Thrasher here to try and take a return on this. They have information out right now. Thrasher's gonna see if he can find anyone here. Check on the left side. Anyone? There we go. One. He spotted one. So now they just need to check the other cover here. Kokas is out. They picked up Zep as well, so they now know where he is. If he picks this one out, Race almost going down here. Checks it out. No! Does not get it here. And it's 1-1 again. So Fam's looking very low. And like I said, very low. Not a good position. Goes down.
Yeah, and it's still once again Shadow Nova that is being left out on the battlefield and winning a round with 6-0 and East Wingman. So, look at that. I'm saying Boombot's gonna. Boombot even has more frags than 2 of the players from
Right.
Fam now.
I mean, Shadow Nova is just not having any favors with Lady Death right now. And you know what? That's honestly a good thing. He's gonna hold on for his team. Look at his economy across the board. He might not have the highest frags, but he's doing decent. He's not giving them any kills. You know, that's a commendable achievement.
Yeah, truthfully. Let's see how it goes next one. Now Spam faces on the defensive side with 3 ultimates in hand. Well, that might be looking a little bit better. So let's see if they're gonna take this one for themselves. Right now the lockdown being placed down.
Satchel out, tries to go for it. The smoke is out. He's gonna see from the corner. Nobody. He can spray the smoke here, but nothing. Zap's gonna try and spray it down. Gets one on the Omen. Knows that they're coming in. He throws the nade out. Does he pick up anyone else? One more here? No! Has to reload, and there's it. Tries to get perfect. Shadow Nova is trying his best here. Picks up one reside with Randy Beats assisting here for another one. It's 1-3 here. Astra is all on a lonesome. The Galaxy is really big though, but I think there's enough room for a few more teammates if we really need it. But no one in sight. One down though. 2 from the side.
Oh!
1-2-1. He has equalized it here. They can still do this. They have the time. Checks the defuse. Might be a fake. We don't know. Checks for it. Knows it's not a fake. And he's going to try 14 HP here. Waits a little bit more. Goes for it. Nicely done! Fantastic patience. The discipline coming in for Riznik.
We got the clutch on our hands, so there it is. The first round for Spam Esports as they take this, and not much of an investment when it comes to the ultimates, just barely lockdown being placed down, but still a win round. But at what cost was that when it comes to players? They don't have this much money to buy the full shields for some players, but when it comes to PNG, they won 6 rounds in a row, and still their economy is not looking the best.
Right, 6 rounds in a row is great and all, but when you have 0 credits on like one of your teammates, I don't know if you're really winning all the 6 rounds and coming out unscathed here. Dog comes out, does not pick anything out. Sky has the information though. Showstopper coming in for the side of Fan. I don't know where you want to go here. It's such a weird position for them.
Can they
For it.
get this right?
Oh,
He's missing.
Blubbington knows. Blubbington knows. One ultimate is out here. He's not able to pick anything, and so they have to try and force this one in right now. They have the advantage here. Forces the spike plant here, or maybe he's just faking.
First frag, Riznik gets that on Shadow Nova, but the spike being planted. Now maybe we'll be seeing an ultimate from Breach. Will that come in handy? But teleport into the main. Can they get a frag? There's 1-man advantage for Spam.
They didn't pick up the frag though, but again, everything is coming out all in favor for Spam here as they are on the attacking side here. They've got the plan down. It's numbers advantage as well. Randy B's attempting to do a fake defuse here. Checks it around. Does get knocked out here. Flawless round coming for Spam. 6-2. They have this one back at it. Momentum is shifting, Fist. I love this right now.
And looking at that, we should have seen a PNG gets in a timeout right now. Like, what can you do basically? You're losing 2 rounds in a row. You cannot wait even more. Just try to get that timeout to just stop the momentum. Maybe work out a special tactic for the eco round and then get some order for the full round.
Ooh, I mean, again, situation isn't good like you stated. The econ wasn't great, and when you look at the buys now against rifles across the entire side, you know what it is. Trying to go for it now. They do pick up one side PNG, so Fam is going to try to take a second one, and unfortunately doesn't. But nicks him so much. 70 HP left, not looking good. Free pickup though, and Peluvian is going to try and make a play here.
Let's look at that. 1 player down
Teleporting.
from each team allowed Peluvian. He's going to just go out of the whole situation middle, but frankly speaking, he's just being taken out in 1 bullet, maybe. Just,
What can he do here,
seconds
Fizz?
away
What
from
can he
that.
do here?
In that situation, you just need to predict where the opponents are. Like, you're looking at Cypher, who's placing, I'm not saying irrational,
Excuse
but different strap wires than we used to look at when it comes to other competitions. Like looking at that, it's something different. We're gonna be seeing a first track from PNG when it comes to this entry, but let's look at the refrags. Okay, there's gonna be one from Bisty.
Ooh, comes from the corner here. We do not see anything from the nades. Concussion comes out though. A little bit messy here from the side here. Randy Beast might try to pick it up, but no, Rizli is going to be the next one down. And Span going in cleaning up here. Shadow Nova wants to try and pick this off, but knows that he has to turn around here. It's a 1-to-1 situation, and they can definitely make this a game-winning play. Trasher comes out, does not see Shadow Nova. Picks it up here. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
He's an acrobat right now, and he's taken over himself. Look at that. He uses Satchel to jump over the Thrash and then kills him off with one headshot. That's insane.
Hey, there's one bullet in the chamber, one click on the mouse button, and that seals the deal. That is a beautiful placement, all things considered, but hey, the patience and the discipline is such a thing that you love to experience. Oh gosh, I am having so much hair on my hair stand right now. Ooh.
That's been looking around for PNG, but it's just went favor of Spam. But now we're looking at the timeout for PNG, as they should. Like, it just should have happened earlier before, as I'm saying, but now it's still an okay timing for them to do that. Just lose that momentum for the opponents and try to get some tactic in so that you can try to win out the first half, at least, because now we're looking at potential tie for Spam as we're looking at this momentum build up.
I mean, taking a look here into the shadows on both sides of the team, and of course we have Sky on the ultimate here on standby here, but it's still 6-3. They have 3 more rounds. Could be a 9-3 again, all things considered, but we'll have to see. PNG Esports has to play this one as best they can. Economy not looking too good.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many factors that can go just wrong on the side of PNG. If they lose this one out, it might be getting, they're trying to even take onto the fact that they have a little bit more money on one player so that they can buy up in case they win next round, so that they just can work around that. But now let's look at the predictions from Spam. Like, they're just getting a trapwire. They know where the util from Cypher is exactly. Now they know that there's one trapwire close for the B main. So the positive approach from that is that they get information. What else they can do is that they can finally maybe go towards A side.
Wraps around the corner here. They're just taking this slow and steady. Spam has the lead. They just broke a little bit more time because of the timeout here, and they want to just wait this out entirely. And I think you understand that, Fizz, as they see here for Luvian. Around this corner, he's going to spawn a few more missing hits here. He wants to make sure to keep up, but with that wall down, now he knows. Now he knows. He might try for it. Cyber Cage Outseekers are coming in. He teleports away, but that means they're already free from the grasp of Sky, and now they just wait here. Zed picks up one from the side here. A few trades on the Omen back and forth, looking a little on the Spam side, forcing the plant now, and this is going to be a very interesting take back here. 3-4. Omen is going to have to try and go in with this. Riznik also colliding with his team here to try and see if they can make something work.
Well, they almost got it on a free note when it comes to Spam, but now we're approaching a little bit of a swift tier retake when it comes to those 3 players left out. Look at the headshot, it's not going to happen. Bisty
Good try.
on point. Okay, there's going to be this YouTuber. Well, frankly speaking, we see all things considered a teleport now. It's just a stalling round from PNG. That's not going to be looking any time good. We see every single of those
going
shots.
two.
Okay, 1 versus 1. Where's the last player?
They might have a chance. It's on the back. Oh no! Torpedo from the back, like we said. That is just such a fate.
Yeah, it's just Tabito, or maybe should I say Tapito, because he's tapping their heads out. So now PNG, well, they are in a kind of a slump. What can they do exactly? It's just that they, even if they have the overtime, they cannot overcome the opponents with the tactics that they have. They maybe have a showstopper, that may be a breaking point for them, but still, Spam is just looking insane in that.
Sheriff round. 1 tap to the hit. That is the dream that they have here. Can they make that dream happen? Is the question. 8-4 is still possible for side PNG. They want a good lead ahead for the second half. Going through the smoke here, sees nobody, and now they know Riznik is very aware of that. Tries to pick out the Omen here for Fluvian, almost going down as well. 5 HP, tries to run away from this. I don't think it's there that they're gonna find anything, but as the teams come back and circle in for B, this is going to be very good for them. There's absolutely no one to really contest them in B except for Fluvian and out here Omen here. So
It's yet again a
Let's see.
recovering motion from Spam, just going into this B side. It's looking so easy for them to just come in there, just getting some frags or maybe even not, and
like
then
this one.
just making, just making some
Second
great
one,
movements.
no.
Oh no, it's gonna be a refrag, and they're taking a Vandal for themselves, I'm thinking.
That's a really good play there. I mean, they've got everything they need to try and take this one out, but Zab's just on point with his shots. Bling is going to return that now. And again, evening out. Smokes is out to try and figure out. Faluvia was always low there. There was absolutely no way they can do this. PNG Esports is down to 1 player less. Cypher's going to be picked from behind. And that kind of seals the deal. 6-5. They might be able to go into the next round with a 6-6 total score.
Yeah, that might be a rough point for PNG. You're winning 6-0 when it comes to the first half. The first half of the first half, I must say. But Spam is just taking it all up against once again. I mean, just looking at that score, it should have been like, you know, a little bit of a tied up matchup. But first things first, we've seen a domination. Now we're seeing domination from the other team. And it should be a tie. It should be a tie right now as we're looking at this first half.
Checks around here. We're not seeing anything here. They have a tripwire there, and potentially they'll have to check that one out before they go in, which alerts everyone to their presence. But at this point, they're in a good position. They have the attacker locked down, unlocked, ready to go. They have to push everyone out, and slowly they can clear this area for themselves. They try and force a plant here. There we go. Like I said, PNG Esports again having the upper hand in this situation, locking it down. They have Showstopper to also contest against them. So be it. There we go. Showstopper coming in, checking it out. 1-2 go.
There's no showstopper for PNG now. They cannot do a single thing. As now Biblington is taking the life of Milford, but look at that. Look at the situation. Neural Thefts coming in, but he cannot see Zaps, who's just not getting the shots on. Oh my days. There's Biblington. They're still in the game. They're still in the works. As this Concast is coming in, so much util. Small Buddy is trying to do something, but it's not going to happen. Look at Riznik. He's getting everything, every possibility, trying to still win this round. Is he getting that? He's getting a fourth one, but it's not going to be a one round. It's 7-5. PNG is taking this one as they're still on the top for the second half.
Yeah, but it's just such a small lead. It's not fantastic by any means. I mean, yeah, blink, bang, bang, boom, and they got something here. But all said and done, 2 points up is not fantastic when you have so much that you had wasted on the last round. I mean, I remember we're talking about Raze having ultimate here to respond to. There was absolutely no way you could respond to that unless you had one of your own.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, generally speaking, PNG is not looking so good. Even if they won this round, it was so close. Like one player just taking single-handedly 3 players that were trying to defuse the spike. It did happen eventually, but still was a long way, right? Like Spam, if they take pistol, it should be an equalizer.
I mean, indeed, right? We always say this, when you take a pistol round, you're basically secured for at least 2 more rounds here. And holds true when you have the economy. I mean, money kind of just gives you so much options here to work with. And that's hopefully what they want to aim for the side of Safam if they want to equalize this.
Yeah, exactly.
But right now, mid's clear. They have this in control. They know what they want to do. They can just rotate whenever they want.
Now, still, there's going to be some information gained by Milford with that Trailblazer, but yet another opportunity. Look at that. Will they get this information in place? Riznik,
One pick.
yeah, he knows that they're going towards B main, so he has to just back down.
Back down is a great thing here because the entire team is with him. So nice Satchel going out. They're in such a great position here that I don't even know if they can see this angle coming from. But look at the Raze on the other side of Spam though. So he's trying to respond to this. Into the smoke right now. They're waiting for opportunity. Once it goes down, it's going to be massive.
Oh, look at that. Close.
Then it comes out. No. Picks out one side. Omen's going down. Zap. PNG Shadow is going to pick it up as well. Turns down. Last one here. And they're able to just take a free defuse here. But going away scot-free. I mean, look at those HPs here, Fizz. I have no idea what to tell you other than God's doing.
There's nothing much that you can do. Like Swam,
Did he
Oh.
just?
Yeah. he did.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
it happens. Yeah, that's
That
okay.
happens,
That's a
yeah.
pistol. Yeah, I mean, Swam's is looking, generally speaking, better. I mean, they're killing off even one of the players. To add to that,
Is that a handicap?
no, they're trying to get, well, some kind of advantage for PNG in some way.
Well, unfortunately for them, I think PNG is still in a very good spot. They don't really need this pity party for themselves. And here we go. It's a SMG versus pistol round. Very clear-cut winner here in terms of economy, but will this be what they need to clean up, or will just having nice taps to the head gonna clear this one out for themselves? Milfer is gonna try and trade with the information game here. The dog comes out and does not spot anyone, unfortunately.
No, it's just taking a knob for Zaps because he's been scoring quite a very much amusing frags amount of that, but now he may be facing 3 players or even more when it comes to this mid side.
No, that's 5. That's 5.
Oh yeah, that's 5. There's no, wait.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4 or maybe 5.
This is
Ah,
so
we're not sure, we're not
dangerous.
sure. Yeah, but this is a very much not so good looking situation. Okay, there's gonna be a util that is not gonna reach him probably. There's gonna be a flash. Is it spotting him? Yes, it does. But
Nice pick.
yeah, that's gonna be Tobita.
Tobita taking 2 with a sticker here. Oh my gosh, it took so long, but a pincer happened here. Comes around the corner, picks out 1 with side 2, maybe a 3rd one if he's lucky here. But no, Riznik coming in with the backup here, and that cleans out this fan. Completely bamboozled that fist. Please tell me to play.
I mean, it's been all up and running for Svam. I mean, just getting much surprised when it comes to this situation after the smoke. Like, looking at that, PNG just didn't know any single angle in there. So, like, they've just been going random. Like, Svam just taking it all for themselves. I mean, a kill sharing in that situation is okay-ish, but I think that they wanted to give even more to Zap so he could have his ultimate for this round now, but he has to do a little bit more job now.
Right, a little bit more indeed. Most of the team, they are just kind of waiting for an opportunity here, seeing who wants to expand their utility, go for it. And I think PNG Sports, play it very patiently. Don't need to force fakes and see how they respond at all. They just play it down hard. They play it down to the mechanics, just waiting for an opportunity rather than having to force one out. And look at them sitting pretty right there down. They don't have to move in. And it's just going to be a slow and steady race there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we've seen on Icebox also. Like, they're just been slowly pacing the start of the round, playing even for the red clock in there, but so many times it didn't work out very well for them. Like 3 or just 2 times, it just didn't work out. So they need to be wary of that very much.
Right.
As fun. Oh,
Completely just clears it out. But we do see them trying to rotate over to A here, and they have pretty much control of mid side here. So that's pretty good for the most part. So don't worry about that, Fizz. I mean, they'll get back into this. For the time being, though, we will have to wait a little bit. As gotta be honest with you, a black screen is not exactly what I was hoping for. Valorant crash on our side, so
okay.
it's a short technical difficulty, but
yeah.
from what I remember at least, looks like they're gonna try and force a side takedown.
Okay, we're coming in. So let's see
And
how
like
this
we
looks.
said-
And with the postman, okay, as fam is not looking
One
bad.
down, Satchel comes out and cleans it up. I mean, look, the A-side takedown worked.
Winning.
We didn't need to see that game because PNG Esports knew that they played perfectly. We didn't need to talk about it.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, it looks like just a good full round from this side. I mean, Spam has been playing bonus, so that's okay-ish. That's something that should have happened.
It should have happened, could have happened, would have happened. All said and done, the results has shown what should and will happen. So right now, we're looking at a score 8-7, looking very clean, coming in from PNG Esports for the last round, despite not seeing it.
Let's look at that. Let's look at what's going to happen next. Right now, does the defensive side get any further from that point, or is it going to be PNG bouncing back from the rough point that they've been slumped in?
Well, all things considered, Ash is doing a great job locking PNG behind this very weird smoke here. There's just absolutely nothing they can do here, and every single time it's about to go down, one more smoke comes out. They have no way of doing this. So you just try and shoot through the smoke, hoping to tag someone, but to no avail. No information given out, just waits it out. Randy Beans going in, the nade comes out, and they don't see anything. Riznik has to just back away here, knowing that situation is very dire. Boombot is coming out here. No, the nades come out as initiator here, and now the Boombot to search and destroy someone.
They're getting into that spike site, and well, the spike's going to be planted. Of course, Wingman's on the job right now, but look at the positions from the PNG now with a showstopper getting in. How is that?
Picks up one, picks up two, did not check the covers and the corners here. They go for a teleport here to try and reposition and completely find the last player. Omen comes in with one, checks for the two here. No, does not have crosses inside here. So fan last one remaining. Tobita goes down. Attackers have won once again, pushing their lead back up to the 2 we've seen at the start of this first half.
Yeah, at least we're seeing some good fight from PNG right now, as opposed to the fight what we've seen in the last rounds of the first half from those players. But now bouncing back, just showing off a little bit more, showing that they can still maintain the fights. Fam Esports now not looking so good, so great. Eco round, some players are just going to have well, there's going to be 2 Stingers, there's going to be 2 Sheriffs, so they still can manage up to that, but, well, looking at all of that, all things considered, PNG is looking in a better spot.
Let's see whether they truly are in a bad spot here. They have 2 games up, but like, again, like you said, it's not going to be the best lead. From behind though, I mean, they did not see this. Grace comes in, gets picked up on Milford, but return a trade here with Tobita Stinger, and of course Bolivian taking a return once again. And now, in the smoke though, looking very dangerous. If they pop out here, they might be able to see something here. They try to pick out the Omen from the corner, but to no avail. And now, Shadow Nova is trying his best here. He has to just take 1 nick and he's done, but he has to wait for Cypher to return in from the back. He pincer it out. Maybe they can make some plays here. Look at that corner right there. Billington is going to just slowly creep around. I'm not sure why he hasn't seen this yet, but he wants to take on the easy pickings here. No, just wants to go for something a little bit harder to go. If he just goes through the wall here. Nice pickup here. That's 2, and this is the last one remaining. 2-1. Grizzly comes in, knows where he is now. They cannot cover 2 angles, and he cleans it up. The defuse happens. No, not the defuse, sorry. The spike happens. Gets the plant 10-7. They've got a little bit more econ to work with. PNG looking very strong right now.
Yeah, that's gonna be a next round for them, but still, they could go south when it comes to this team, because PNG has been looking at the down disadvantage right there. But Svam just didn't know that there was a 1 player on the backs, but still, we're looking at full round. I think for what it takes, it's just one of the last possibilities for Svam to take this map for themselves, their pick, because if not, if they don't take this round, PNG is going to be looking, well, insane when it comes to the economy.
Insane indeed. Comes around the corner here. They have a 5v5 advantage here with 2 ultimates here. Picks 1 out, and Zafam is now looking up and coming right now. They have Into the Shadows on standby here. Checks around, does not see anyone, and they are opting to just force A potentially here from the long. Check your elbows here. That corner's looking mighty fine. Goes around the corner. He might be able to pick 1 out here. 1, 2, and the 3rd one from the right there. And they were able to not pick it out as Milford goes down. They do know where he is though. Billington is going to have to wait in that smoke here. Or potentially wait for it to come down and just check out Zap. But Zap opting to walk away here. And the situation has now become dire for PNG.
It's not going to be a good situation for them. As we're seeing Svam just bouncing their back. Just taking this advantage for themselves. 2 players out more, so it's trying to get this spike down. It's going to be a rough spot, a rough challenge for PNG. As they don't have Gecko in there, which was one of the, well,
I know exactly.
to be perfectly honest, the best spot for them to plan this one out. But now with this neural theft, they're trying to do that. Let's look at all of that. Yep.
I mean, it's going to be a long one. They're going to play for the long call here. They have the plans down. They can't just wait it out. It's up to Safam to go into this one as a4-2.
Let's look at all of what's happening in there. Now there's going to be a paranoia that's going to be catching up Bivington. Oh, there's yet another one for Bolivian. Can he do that? He's going to TP out. The spike is sticking down. 3 versus 2. They're just trying to make it to Beta with yet another one. He does not spot the man.
He knows where it
well,
is.
There's Bestie, so he knows it all. There's going to be an 8-4 for Svam.
There is too much information out already from the side of PNG Esports. There's absolutely no way Safam just did not know how to respond to that, especially with their locations being known. Because that one was just kind of given away. I'm a bit worried for PNG Esports despite being 2-up. You know, I might be onto you for a bit.
It's gonna be an exciting game, to say the least, when it comes to this end right now, as Svam is taking even more hits right now on PNG side. Like, looking at the fact that they have 3 ultimates right now, that it can be, well, a bummer for the attacking side. Just trying to get this spike being placed down. Okay, the tripwire is not being spotted, but still, he might have heard that there's something. Although, they're just trying to get some information, as PNG does on mid side.
They've gotten what they needed. Mid control, or they can decide how they want to proceed. Where
Some
it comes
information
up,
going. Yeah. There's a little bit of a gain of information in there, so
they do
therefore
know.
put some players, he knows, but he should not use a flash like that, I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I mean, absolutely not. You're on the
because of the
defending
fact
side.
that, yes, because of the fact that you don't have the regenerative flashes right now, because of the debuff that Sky received. You're not having any more flashes for the entirety of the round now, when it comes to this. When it comes to this character, but also when it comes to the whole entirety of the team, you may be having a paranoia in there, but that's it. Compared to the fact that the opposing team has 2 characters with a flashes, that's bad. That's mainly
30
bad.
seconds left.
I mean, it is scary, right? You never know if the flash is on standby here, and now that it's there, that's it. But they do pick up one for themselves with the race here, and PNG's down a player. They have to try to respond to this. Randy goes for it, trying to pick anyone up here. Spike has been planted, however, and all things considered, PNG is looking to hold their ground in this position. Bender Killjoy is out there. They pick one for the combo with Nufert. And right now, it looks like they have to scatter, which is giving them the numbers advantage, picking them one out at a time. PNG Esports back to 2. I don't know if they can make this one out. They pick one on the side here, but that's not enough. There's 3 more to go. Into the shadows have to be popped out. Torpedo's forcing this diffuse here, while everyone try and force them out the hidey hole. 1 pickup, 2 for the side here, potentially across the wall. There it is. Astra picks him up, and this game is going to Safam Esports. Round and point score right now. PNG is at 10, Safam at 9.
There we go then. Contact point on their hands in there from Spam, so PNG has to take this timeout out from themselves. Of course, looking at the ultimates that they have, there's going to be, of course, there's going to be Rolling Thunder, and, well, to be perfectly honest, it should have been used maybe earlier if it was possible. I'm not sure now, but still, looking for the next rounds that we see, it should be a good point for them to try to take even more points. But I don't know about the economy exactly. Svam is just looking like a team that can take it all in 2-0. Like, they're just going in crazy in so many situations.
They are indeed, and I mean, maybe this timeout is just for them to mentally reset. They are in a 2-0 lead just now, and slowly they've been breaking it up right now, and I'm not happy about that because PNG Esports has a chance at this, right? They don't want to be kicked out of the Reyners into the Shadows tournament, but right now I'm not too sure if they even have it locked down and ready, considering how this point gap is slowly shrinking each time.
It's much of a bummer for PNG right now. Look at that. Look at that. They be lacking so many funds to just get those weapons in the loadout. The economy is not looking so good. It's going to be a stick one. But Svam, with the amount of pressure that they put on the opponents, with the abilities and, well, their sole abilities to shoot is just intense.
Check the corner here, information given out. You have a concussion coming in and a pickup here from Bromington, and now they know where everyone is. They're gonna try for this one, but unfortunately just not picking out anyone. PNG losing 2 for that 1 orb.
Look
Not
at
a good
that. Yes, Farm right now looking very
Seekers
much
out.
better. Oh, there's going to be Seekers out, and they exactly know where the opponents are. So, I mean,
All 3 of them,
not-
by the way.
maybe not the best usage of the ultimate, but still giving something out from that. They'll still be hungry for that breach to be taken down because of the fact that he can still use his Rolling Thunder in their favor for on this round to get even an equalizer, maybe an advantage when it comes to the numbers. But now PNG is trying to pivot out it towards the mid, where it's a little bit more cleaner as Sfam esports players.
I'm very glad that they're deciding to just group up, huddle up, and try to make some play here. As I say that, they decided to leave Billington on the lurk here. But right now, that's what they need, right? They need the numbers advantage to
30
take out
seconds left.
as much as they can. You know, if they're a little bit shaky on their shots, this is a great time to just tag team on someone. Mr. Flasher, thankfully, Milford is now notified of where they are. They pick up one, pick up two here, and the third one from the other side of that bullet going through the skull. I hate to say it, but Safam is now equalized this game.
We're seeing now 10 versus 10. It's just, well, equalized score, but still PNG, when it comes to this economy of ultimates, is looking better. But when it comes to the economy of the fans, it's not going to be looking just as great. So Swam is looking at, well, maybe an opportunity to take an advantage here. Maybe the opportunity to even close out the whole entirety of the series. Like, it's very close for them. They're in the momentum. They have an advantage of funds. They are just better at shooting in so many situations, and PNG does not know what to do exactly.
I mean, yeah, indeed, PNG doesn't know what to do exactly, but let me just give a little bit of a hint here. Your ultimates might be what you need to just try and force a retake here.
Yeah.
Right? Not fix. I do want to be clear on that because every ultimate is so impactful right now. You're in the last 3 rounds, essentially, if you clean this up. And so this might be the game-making play. Into the smoke, Tobita comes in, tries to pick out one, but no fail. They have the initiate with the nades here, and it does not go very well for them as PNG picks up one with Stinger. 2 on Tobita's side, giving you now, and there we go.
A second one, of course, maybe from this side. No! Oh, that was close. Biblington couldn't make this happen for quite a long time, but now with 7 HP left, he's standing still on the guard. Okay,
Trade here,
Whitney.
2 to 1.
Yeah, there's a trade, but still, there's going to be a showstopper up and ready for PNG right there.
I don't think they want to burn this though, right? Like, this is a great position for them if they hold one angle.
You just want to
each on
secure
this
the round,
spike.
I'm thinking. You just want to secure the round because...
Really?
Yeah, you just want to take this one off. Though the spike is ticking fairly fast, it's going to be a bad
fake.
situation. So bit
Bot is out. They know where he is. Counter-Strike call. They know where the Gecko is as well. It's 1-2-1. No, unfortunate indeed. You know, I'll
Not much
humor
we
you
can do.
first. I'll humor you first. I believe that honestly could have gone really well for the side of the fan.
And they're saving the ultimate right now, so it's going to be just a festival of showstoppers for our next round, round number 22. PNG, they took that one out, and it's, well, in their favor, a good signal because they can still maintain the fight.
Right. It's going to be a fireworks show onto this one, so I'm excited to see how this is going to pan out. Right now, though, advantage is on PNG. They have to attack, yes, but is that really the worst thing in the world considering all that's happened? They're very offensive on this one. They can't force this if they want to throw their ultimates here. Nate's out to initiate it. Raktivus flying over, and they don't see anyone, unfortunate. Try to shoot through smoke to pick anyone, but no. Only a wallbang goes into Riznik here, and this is going to be the first of many. They get a plant here, but like one member is down. They have to hold this with 4. And one less ultimate, by the way. Of course, Gecko comes out with the treasure here, and now looks like they have an advantage here. They can go for information here. That's one way to do it, but I really don't think they want to just force this one out.
One player being taken out from both sides, but now looking at that post, and it's going to be pretty off. Look at that.
Go!
Showstopper coming in, getting Randy Beans off of the ground, but now with yet another refrag, they're going to be getting this one out. Bestie going to get down, have the fuse.
Yeah, the treasure comes in here.
Oh, there's no defuse.
There's no defuse, unfortunate. PNG Esports going up one more game here. 12-10. This is going to be match point. Mind you, Safam Esports won the last round, so this is I don't think you want to be in Safam's Esports shoes, right? You've won so many games, 10 games already, and now you give it up just for you to replay one more match for a chance at the top 32. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's an off position for Sfam. They still are just trying to be able to stay in the game to finish this 2-0 for themselves, but it's rough out there. What can you do when you are low in numbers when it comes to the weapons on your side? But still, PNG, showstopper it up and ready. So what can you do right now?
Lots of things you can do. I mean, while it is me for me to say play better, I definitely do think their teamwork can be a little bit straightened out for this one. They have a great idea going in, they are just not committed to it.
Exactly. Let's look at the flash. Maybe coming in. No. Oh, Raktivus
Sancho coming in out, does not see anyone.
Should he use his ultimate now or never? Yes, exactly.
Ultimate
Fire
gets
in the
him.
hole.
No! In between the tails here, not picking up anyone, but all those bullets flying by here. PNG Esports were able to find 3 with that one. Wreck the V might miss the ultimate, but the bullets just keep coming.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a finish. I'm seeing this as an absolute win for PNG as they take the 13th, of course, round on the second map. Zaps, well, to be perfectly honest, he's in the wrong spot. Okay, well, that might be going south. I'm sorry for saying that beforehand. It
Casters,
might be going into the Zap favor.
Fix this? No, he's not faking. He's gonna have to see 2 from the side
No.
here. And PNG Sports have taken this game, moving into a round 3. Fizz, tell me about it. Oh my lord. This is a tight one. This is a tight one. I'm here for it.
PNG is just taking peek of the opponents, just as Farm did take Icebox. Right now, it's not looking so good when it comes to this farm. I mean, they've been looking good in this comeback, but still didn't maintain this much of a fight when it comes to the end rounds. But now, what is being left out in there? Tell me, is it gonna be Lotus?
It is, I believe, not. I believe it is not Lotus. No, it is Lotus. It is Lotus. That is the last round that we're gonna see Lotus, which is an interesting one to say the least. And it's gonna be the one that really tests your, I would say, your creativity when it comes to the map. We've seen Lotus picked up on every single game I've cast, so that's interesting to say. Whether it was played or not is another thing, but always down to see another Lotus. But this, how do you feel the games are going overall? I mean, PNG Esports and Spam both have very, very mirrored ideas on mirrored gameplays here. So I would like to see how that is.
I'm looking at the fact that both teams are just trying out new things, just trying to, take their opponents down as they should when it comes to those first matchups of lower brackets. So, well, not saying much further about that. Let's look into the break as we're going to be approaching Lotus as a third map.
with complete control over what comes next. At least when it comes to your music. Spotify Premium lets you play albums and playlists in any order. No ad breaks, just uninterrupted music listening without limits. Tap the banner to learn more.
Nesta casa não tem porta nem morada. As janelas são fechadas, guardam tudo o que restou. Mandei o recado à lua que agora é só tua, mas ela não chegou. Dizia que encontrei um passarinho que não queria andar sozinho neste céu que se fechou. Nesta casa não tem porta nem morada. As janelas são fechadas, guardam tudo o que restou. Só quero encontrar o meu destino, sem saber bem o caminho de quem por aqui passou.
Hi, and welcome. We are back with the series 1-1 when it comes to this one. So yeah, PNG versus FAM. We're taking it to the third map. The decider is going to be Lotus.
And Lotus is a great map to be a decider because there's so much open space for you to play around here. Just to bring it back, Fizz, I don't know if you watched our last game, which was yesterday, but Lotus was infamous for a certain combination of things that were supposed to happen. Unfortunately, my co-caster Quicks is not here with me today. But to give you a short rundown, we called it the Lotus Chamber Odin composition. And I think we might see that today. I'm just going to say it. I am all for it. I will Quicks on this one. What do you think? What do you think?
You want some action on Lotus? Yeah, you bring out Sova to that, you bring out Chamber to that, you bring out every single possibility that can be just making so much chaos. So yeah, of course, I'm seeing this as an absolute win to bring out those characters in there.
Now, of course, all said and done, though, we will have to see like a few pickups here. One thing that we've not seen very often into any of the games for the past few tournaments matches that we have is Sage. Sage with the wall is just going to be able to just lock out that B side instantly and force them to play around AB if they want to really go for a B tick. It's going to be a long way around, so I want to see a Sage come in here. I don't know about you, but I am seeing my chamber.
No sagey for them, but Svam,
no,
yeah,
no.
we see in the chamber. That's fine. That's fine by me. I like Chamber on Lotus. I like Chamber on Lotus because I mean, I've been carrying on ranks with this character, but when it comes to the second formation, and we've seen Breach. There was Gecko, no?
There was Gecko.
Yeah, exactly. So it's looking a little bit different than as FAM, but still PNG. I'm thinking PNG is taking a little bit of a more casual approach that where we see characters that being played out more, maybe except Gecko in there, because like Gecko is not being played out this much when it comes to Lotus, but just those two teams are looking like a mix of what's best in some characters. Like it's just comfort picks for some.
Yeah, but I'm gonna ask you one question. Now, you might hate me for this, but whose side are you on? PNG or Safab? I love to put my co-casters in a spot here. I need to know this.
I'm looking more into Svan. I think. Like, it's hard to
Really?
it's hard to tell because both of the teams are. I'm not gonna say having good points, but they are lacking some.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
to be honest with you, I was gonna go for PNG here, and right now it looks like they're doing fantastic on this one. It's pushing in really well here and just holding that point. But it just washed out now, and Safam is able to control Seaside, and it's all they are for taking.
You know what I'm missing here? I'm
What are you
missing
missing?
Sky. I'm missing Sky in there because of the long flashes that she can just do.
Ah, that
with
is
long
true.
ball.
The bird
Oh.
goes really far.
Yeah, it can just take so much space, so much advantage. But looking at race, maybe PNG. Well, maybe I'm just gonna go in favor with PNG for the one. But let's see how this one pans out. As PNG loses one player, but there's a refrag, and there's yet another one from the defensive side. Oh, it's looking more than way better than it used to when it comes to this first map. for
2-1.
them. Yeah, and they're winning this all out for themselves. PNG Esports taking a pistol round.
Nice pistol round coming from PNG Esports. We did see this happen once in that last round, which if you didn't see, was actually match point for Safam, but unfortunately lost because PNG Esports takes one more now without the side round. But PNG Esports looking very strong to start.
Let's look how what's going to be panning out further. Right now, 2 frags for 2 of the players from both teams, but it's better looking at PNG that can take just weaponry into the hands, just maybe take even more advantage. But Valorant has seen so many histories where, well, the eco dance can just go into favor of the team that didn't perform the best when it comes to pistol. They planted the spike. That's why we're going to be seeing that 4th round for Spam.
Right, Blade is out. They're going to try and check this in through the smoke here into the fire. They will see Fulvian. Unfortunately, not watching that. They try to go through this wall here, but wow, it's just going through the zap here of the wall bank here. Bumblington returning it back the favor, and it's looking very dangerous now. They have the location reveal. Unfortunately, Milford is going to be waiting for a time to go, and no, trading it out here. It is not anything I would like to see here. That frag was beautifully executed here from the wall, and now we just see how Safam wants to take this fight. Chunks of corner, nicely done.
There's Bisty taking the first frag. Okay, will it be able to plant the spike? Necessarily not. Oh, okay, still Bisty. Yet another, but Faluvian, he's going to take the life of Rizdik, so that's going to be the end of it. So, as fun, they did force, but right now, PNG is looking into the better situation for themselves as they have the opportunity to just get the 3rd round for themselves with the better economy that they have. And Spam, well, they just need to arm themselves with pistols.
And armored style pistols they will here because I see sheriffs, and that is probably the one thing you really need: a good crosshair placement in between their eyes, and you might be able to still overcome this economy deficit. Right now, setting up for again the side C, and all things said, it looks like they want to go for another rush here. Everyone is all locked out here. They're into C mount already, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Cypher alone might not be enough to stop them. They have everything walled out and they're gonna rush in for this, pushing in for it. Peruvian has to back away and recoup with his team here. Otherwise, it's gonna be a long way down for him. One down on the side here on the lurk here. Shadow Nova is doing very well. They're pushing in back together here and now regrouping back. I do believe they are gonna try and force the plant right now. But in the meantime, you get to see us plant our faces here while we wait for our technical difficulties to pass by.
Yeah, we just need to wait how it goes. We just need to wait for the game to be able to just, see everything. But looking quite frankly at the matchup that we've seen, the 2 first frags for the defensive side, and should be looking good for them. Like, 3rd round,
Should be looking good,
it
indeed.
should be for them, right?
I would like to
Right?
say right. I can hear them out here. They have something going
The
here to
defuse, yeah,
defuse.
that's the defuse.
So I was right in calling that they did go for the plan. I was not right in calling anything else after that because PNG Esports returns this one. 3-0 now. And Safan, looking to finish this one fast on the first half here, maybe taking a 12-13 potentially, but we don't want to see that. We want to see them take a replay here.
Yeah, 3-0 right now, so it might be looking just as well like it was on Sunset, where they're taking a big advantage for themselves, 6-0, but then it didn't go their favor this much. So it's fun. Well, even if they lose so many when it comes to this start. They might be able to bounce back right now. As we see, there's going to be a very much aggression on the route from PNG as they take even it further out to main. Well, Milford is located.
Right around the corner here. Rakta going through B. It's just trying to regroup with his team here. They don't see anyone in A, and looks like they have to play so. Sova just sitting down there pretty here. They're just not ready for it.
Yeah, exactly. This is just a slow round. Just not trying to commit any mistakes that can go into the favor for either teams, I guess, because of the fact that PNG does not want to lose any weapons that they maintain throughout all entirety of that, but still, let's farm just carefully, taking
Ooh.
steps, taking all the back. If it does not go their favor, it might be a loss. It might be, quite frankly, a loss. We're seeing
Again, the
a
force
full
on
round.
C.
Okay, Tabita with the first one.
Right. Igor's gonna go for it here. Zab's trying to chase out the Peruvian, goes for the flash and tries to engage here. Nice flash, goes in for it. Nice shot across the wall here. And I think this is gonna be it. This might be a chance that Safam has here with the numbers advantage. They have Into the Shadows and they also have the Astra wall if need be. But for the time being, looking great here. They're just gonna sit on Mount here with an opportunity. They hit anything, they have the chance to retake Site C and go against their team.
What they need to do in here is just to try to take as many weapons as they possibly can, so the economy of their opponents won't be looking so good, but they're trying to defuse. It's not going to happen with Wingman just yet. There's going to be still that smoking, but Nebula is not going to...
Gonzalo though goes 1-2
Be a
and
problem.
unfortunately going down with Zaps here, but Safan comes out mostly clean here.
Yeah, exactly. 3-1, that's going to be a first round for Sfam. It's looking a little bit better than they used to on Sunset, so that's a positive for them.
Yes, this should do.
It is a positive indeed here. 3-1 right now. At least the game feels like it's starting. I mean, Safam has put themselves back on the board now instead of, you know, being maybe 4-0 this time. And we might have something going here.
Look at that. How long can PNG withstand the attacks of Sfam? I mean, it didn't work out in the previous round, but right now, maybe they have what it takes in order to take a stop for this squad. Although, there's not much of an argument when it comes to Sfam.
one.
There's going to be a first one from Biblington, but still a nice refrag from Riznik. Anyways, there's going to be a flash ready for PNG, so that might be a rough thing for the attacking side.
Yeah, look at that mount though. Feluvian is just very patient. They're holding the charge in that smoke. I love it. I love it so much. Recon is gonna go out and he's not gonna pick out Rakta. Wow. Wow. Okay, I see that. That's interesting. That's interesting. But right now they're just gonna circle around here and once again, you know, they're gonna play their favorite strategy. Rush into C.
Right now, very long a wait right now for Sfam. It's looking like they just want to approach Seaside. There's not going to be much of a util for Cypher, but still approaching that with, well,
Oh, look at that.
a
Jumps in,
weapon.
goes for one. And, oh, that was potentially a 2 here, and now it looks like at least the fan has entered into Site C, and they're ready to go for it. Goes
Yeah,
for the pun here.
The judge did a little bit of a work, but it didn't suffice. But right now, PNG is trying to take this one out. Maybe a flash is a starting point for all of this, so you can check the side in the ready. And they're looking just as well for that.
Treasure comes out, is trying to find anyone. Someone does not look for it. We don't even know where the Omen is at the moment here, but from behind here, the teleport, and we now know where he has been to. Last one remaining here onto the side. It's just 2 of them able to go this down. 1 down. KO is going to be left alone. Zap has to make something work here, but has now in command if it should need be. But knocked out Rakta here. Defenders have won this one 4-1. That comeback isn't coming anytime soon, Fizz. I don't think so.
I'm just surprised at the fact that we've seen Bisty just blatantly going in when it comes to this teleport. I'm not sure what he's meant to do, but it did lose the round, most probably, when it comes to his family esports side. So PNG taking a little bit more of an advantage with 4-1 in there, 3 on the lead. So, well, just small mistakes coming in from Spam, and PNG is looking more than ever to just take even more points for themselves for this first half.
Right, and so now we take a look at this. Comes round from there. We are gonna need the spike here, so it's purely information game for at least the first 30 seconds. And we're gonna take a look at where this is gonna lead to, as they're just trying to spray bullets hoping to find something. And nothing is what they're gonna find, because no one is really there holding down those kind of really tight tunnels. They're just waiting at corners here at this very beautiful angle. What can he possibly do here, Fizz?
What can you possibly do in there is the question that should be asked. But fairly speaking, there's not much that can be done, because the positions of PNG, you just need to overwhelm them with the util so that you can take some spots out of the equation. The camera for Luvian is going to spot out the player if he wants to go towards the seaside, but it's not going to be a beach walk for him. Looking at that, or maybe
No one
it's
in the
gonna be a
corner.
command nil. Yeah, exactly. So they're just going to make it a little bit of a quick approach towards seaside.
Recon out. One pickup here from the chamber here. PNG Sports is down one player. So the Fam has already got the seaside, and now everyone has to respond to this. All 5 are coming around here. 2 on the top with Cypher and Astra, and I do believe they will not be able to see anything. The divide comes in, and I'm just very confused at this divide right now, because if anything, it's just a little bit weird to pull it out right now and try and pick it out left and right. 2 for the side again, and it's now down to 2 with a Neuro Theft and Astra's divide already been locked. I don't know how they're gonna play this one out. Down 1, down 2, there it is, the 4-2 here. So Fam is slowly trying to reclaim composure and game state.
Well, not much that you can do, being left out alone in this situation. So PNG is just listening this one out. So Spam taking a point, and well, that was a good approach towards seaside. I mean, just taking this command nil out so you can secure the side and then playing the absolute mile of a post plan. It was a great experience for them. Now, maybe bouncing it back, maybe just trying to get this contact point for them. It is looking more than possible.
More than possible indeed here. Now we take a look again. Playing patient, information game is what they need here. The Astra stars have fallen, they've kind of imploded right now, and it looks like it just feels like nothing's gonna happen. You just dissuaded them from moving in. PNG Esports is gonna take an offensive stance here to try and push in through the mouth. So you can pick anyone here, but do you know what, Vil? Everyone is all on side A.
So look at that, and the Beulah coming in, just blocking a little bit of vision, but they're still coming in towards 3. As for Luvian, the Cypher left indeed once again. Is he gonna try to take some advantage?
Great.
Yes, the first one, but still being caught off guard by Milford. Oh, there's yet another. They're trying to get the spike planted, and it's gonna work out just well.
Now here from the column here, we're now going to take a look at this insane moment where it's basically a 4-3 here. They have Breaches Rolling Thunder. They want to try and force an engage here, but Chamber also has an opportunity of his own if he wants to pop his ultimate. So we'll have to see where that ends up, as they all decide to wait it out here. Diffusing happening, it's called for a fake, and now they're just trying to spray, hoping to stop them.
Oh, look at that. There's going to be util with that.
Hunter's Fury.
Still, Hunter's Fury coming in. Oh, there's going to be a fractal Raktovi. Oh, Milford with a double. There's going to be so much time left. Not exactly, not necessarily. He's going to be panned out from this. Milford with a quadra kill coming in from this player. As an absolute madness. A hunter is indeed in the forest.
Right, indeed, because now we're in a situation where there is no telling what could possibly happen, and that wolf could still be essentially out there for them. We don't know where exactly they are in this situation, but what we do know is that playing slow might not be the best plan. Maybe you want to go and force a play here if you're on the side of Safam, and just kind of distract them, make them confused and, razzled from it.
True. A little bit low energy when it comes to PNG, so the timer indeed is a truthful thing to do. What you need to do is just to plan out the tactic and make sure that momentum is going out from Spam. Well, 3 ultimates in and ready, and that may be a breaking point. That can be a good way to try to overcome the fact that you cannot just take a point for yourself for the past few rounds.
So right now, ultimate economy here, Neuro Theft on the defense side, you can figure out where they might be going. Showstopper, quite literally a showstopper. The divide here might be able to split the team up and force them to take very weird fights here if they want to push in. So Fam really doesn't feel like they have any grounds to stand on right here for this next round, for the following few rounds actually. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel great when you don't have any ultimates on standby. Burning it out last round just for that win is, I don't want to say questionable, but You get what I mean, Fizz, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's just that, well, PNG, not only should they take like advantages of the ultimates, but also they need to just prepare themselves for a little bit better game when it comes to the headshot shooting, just generally speaking, every single of those terms, thingies. But Spam right now is planning out the next attack, the next move, what still can be done. I think that PNG read into that. There's 3 players on the C side.
I don't know if it's a read or just watching patterns repeat over and over again. You know what? Some people say the crazies happen because history repeats itself, and you expect something different. And I don't know. PNG Sports they're just waiting for the crazy to happen. Fan has done this multiple times, and multiple times they've gotten away with planting it, but not gotten away exactly with a win. I mean, look at the score, 4-3, right? So it is there. You pick up one for Tobita though, and now it looks like the game is about to start. You're gonna see if they can force this one in right now.
I'm feeling as he's fallen asleep in there, but now we're not gonna be that much when it comes to the seaside. First frag, and there's another one, but still Milford with a form of his own. 3 versus 3 as clock is ticking down. Barely 15 seconds left to plant the spike down.
Spike planted.
Oh, there we go. Tries to go for it. Does not get anything, but also drops the spike down. They're going to be 3 for 3 here. Looks at the corner here. Picks up 1 into the smoke, though. If you try and spray and pre, you might find something. 1 down. 2 down now. 2-1 here. Last one for Luvian. It's all his Luzum, and he has to wait for an opportunity into the smoke. Neuro Theft has been popped out, so you roughly know their positions as well. Slow and steady wins this race here. I mean, on the defense side, you just need to wait for it. You know where one of them is tagged out here. You cannot go for a defuse right now. Fix the defuse. Wait for them to come around the corner. 1 down, 1-1. You might not make this one. You have to force the defuse here unless they want to go down with you. Behind you. Ooh! They do make it! They have a chance here!
Look at that. Is it gonna happen though? Yes, it does.
Clutch! Fist! Oh my gosh! Did you see this coming? I didn't.
No, I did not. Like, it was so close. It could have happened. It was like 2 versus 1, so it should have played very differently. As fam, just a big pat down their head. You don't do that. Please don't do that once again.
It is so scary. I mean, when I saw Falufin going for the half defuse,
This goes here.
I knew they were coming from behind. Right? We both know they were coming from behind. We have this information. And it's so painful to us to have to, like, sit there intensely waiting and to call this action out. Nate's out to initiate, and you're definitely gonna see anything there, but a deterrent to say the least right now. Again, playing for information, they know where Raze is, and right now, slow game begins once again, Fizz.
Farm just has to take this point right now. Like, what they've done the previous one, it's just unacceptable. If they want to bounce back once again, if they want to show a good fight, they need to do stuff. Whoa, that was a good hella do shot when it comes to the beta. PNG is looking at the disadvantage of 1 man, but Cypher still taking care of Seaside there.
Right, they have the numbers advantage for picking one of the side. Sabam needs to figure out what they want to do here. They have gotten their stars down once again, drop the smoke here, maybe go for a fake and return back to A is something they want to try, or force B. I mean, both sides work here. You have seen the concuss coming out here, the smoke is out. They want to just try and push in slow and steadily as Gecko goes in to lock them out. This is a weird situation where now everyone is out on site and they can plant this, but defending side just doesn't look really good here. He's gonna go through a smoke, find 1 here, picks it up, and now they're basically trying to equalize it again as PNG is down for the count. Returning the favor here for 2 here. Faluvian is again going hot, strong, spicy, and whacked out of his mind. Zabs is gonna take out 1 here. Randy Bean to another 1-3 right now. Goes in for the corner here. Faluvian cleaning up the triple.
It's a 6th round for PNG. How are they doing this? Stop the count, as I said. Like, this is basically an obliteration in there. Swarm cannot do a single thing. I don't know if they had a little bit of that economy in there, and PNG was looking at the financial troubles. Even though they won a round, this is just looking way better for them as we approaching a timeout in there. Yeah, exactly, Swarm. Well, has to take it.
I don't know if this is the right call for a timeout. I mean, yeah, you have 1 in each half, and I said that with 3 rounds left, you should probably have called it already. But
it's actually
probably the best one.
Look,
right? If they clean this 3, right, it's gonna be equalizer, and they have to play another set on this half making a long run. But if
Yeah.
PNG cleans this up for a 9, they've got leeway to make the mistakes here.
Yeah, exactly. Like just planning the next round out is crucial. So just taking this time out makes you want to believe that there might be a tie after the first half. But still, looking at the performance that Svam's been making a showing onto this map, no, I'm not in for it. Like you need to change something in order for it to make it work.
I don't know what I can possibly change though to make this work. What I can tell you is that maybe they want to play a little bit more aggressive here. They also have the ultimate on standby with Chamber. You know, that credit card's ready to buy an ult at any point in time if he needs it. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Let's look at what's gonna happen. But okay, we're having a little
Another
bit of
tech
tech
pause.
Okay, that's gonna be a tech. Wait, did we have a tech pause as a timeout?
Not too sure, but they have I think they have a disconnect that most likely that's what
I'm
tech pause
hopeful
happened.
that it's not like that. I'm hopeful
Yeah,
that
it's
it's
gonna
not like
hurt.
that. You call it tech instead of the timeout. You don't call it timeout when it's tech. But
They have a keyboard switching moment. It has
oh,
happens before. I mean, you know, when your clickety click clack keys just don't keep work. Kind of need to call that on now, right? I mean, I wouldn't want to play with a W key on stuck, like moving forward all the time. That's gonna be an interesting Valorant game to Gilly. I don't know.
yeah, exactly. You just need to change the equipment that's going to be working now. Do they have what it takes in order to bring it back? Yeah, we'll surely be right away back when it comes to this series, right?
Right, definitely for sure. But right now, situation for both sides, this game is going to be potentially, or at least this next 3 games before we go to the second half, is going to be an equalizer game for the most part for Safam if they pick this up. PNG might be looking to surmount a 6-point lead, but I don't know about you, Fizz. I'm okay with either way it goes because let's say Safam has to play from behind. It's going to be a hard-fought one, whether they win or lose. If they equalize this, they're basically going to be at each other's throats throughout. And you've heard me say it one too many times. I feel like it's an overused term, but I am here for it.
Well, frankly speaking, what I'm about to say is going to be a little bit of a rough situation for you because of the fact that, well, I'm not so in for the chamber. Like, it's not been working out so properly. I'm sorry,
My
but
God.
like, Spam's been looking absolutely. I'm disheartened to say that, but it's not been looking as good as it was when it comes to Icebox. So, we just need to see a little bit of a more different approach. PNG has been looking more than better. Like their approach was way more clear.
Fizz, I just want you to understand. We're casting together for a while, and you're saying this at the half. You understand what that means, right? We're not together anymore for a while. It stops here. This is where I draw the line, you know? I have a favorite
right.
team now, and I will stick to it. I will believe in the chamber, and the chamber believes in me.
PNG. You said PNG. You said that this is gonna be a more juicy team comp for you, but now Chamber.
I did say that, and I will stand by it, but you just disrespected the chamber, and I feel like I have to do my buddies as a fan esports here a solid and go to their side. You see that 3 there? That's not a
You want
3,
to
that's a
play?
2
Let's
with a 1 in the
play.
front. That's gonna be
Look-
the score at the end of this one.
Look, I'm
And
sorry,
then they win the last one.
but I'm sorry, but it's not 2022 anymore. It's not EA in there. I'm sorry. There's no Chamber meta.
I'll let them speak for themselves. Their plays are going to be the ones that change it here. One downside for Luvian here. I mean, Chamber is not down yet. Holding that angle right there is going to be crucial here. Randy V's going out the ropes here, and they don't think they can hear it. But right now, Tavita has been showing spectacular aim with that crosshair, and I am going to show you why. With
Wait,
that op,
what if he misses? What if he misses then?
It was a warning shot, like Randy says here. Goes in
Okay,
for the
what
one.
if he misses twice?
That is a warning shot for the warning shot.
What if he does not get any frag from his ultimate?
Well, clearly it was a cover fire.
30 seconds left.
But now
for
he cannot. I mean,
Down A.
he can shoot those shots, but if it's gonna be a cover fire for none of the
You
players,
see, he
then
didn't.
there's not
Hey,
gonna be
it's
a-
God's will. God's will. The showstopper was
He got
stopped. He has
flashed.
a
He
chance.
got flashed, man. He couldn't do a single thing. There's not gonna be anymore any
10
of the
seconds
time.
left.
Like, look
No,
at
no, no,
that.
no. He can still take a 4 here and it'll be
Oh.
great. Torpedo goes in. No! Randy Beans, no!
I'm thinking that it's not going in your favor.
I have this
going
one
out.
locked in the chamber. I'm just waiting for it to get fired.
This is a nice spot.
I'm holding hope. I'm holding hope.
Not this
I've
round, buddy.
changed
Not
allegiance.
this match, buddy.
PNG, I've changed allegiance. The fam, you're with me now. We're gonna write this one out together. All right, chamber, you got this. You got this. Torpedo. Let's go.
It might be a little bit of a rough situation since Paluvian is just taking his chance at, well, just gaining quite a lot of frags in there. He's at 15 right now, so it's
He
3
is.
times more almost than your chamber.
I just want to note that my cheeks are sore from smiling that much. But as we're moving forward into this, they are pushing B side here, understanding that there might actually be nobody walking out of this. Recon is out, they don't see anyone, they do take
Spike
suicide
down
from
B.
Bloomington, and now Safam is looking very much in a precarious situation. Rector comes in here, unable to pick anything from himself, Ristik's blinded,
He's
and of
still
course
alive?
this means they're
Spike
going down here.
down
Safam
A.
is 2 down, and they have their champion, the main show here. Looks like he's all on his own. The 1v4 begins now. Torpedo sees one, walks away here, does not want to get hit by nades. Very nicely done. No smoke, picks up one. 3 more to go. He's got this. Flash out, moves away. This is it. This is it.
You sure?
Jumping for it.
Little man is gonna clap his. Well,
Nothing
belly.
happened. Nothing. He's 3% HP. He's still healthy. He's got this. Walks into this. He's playing it slow. Right?
Okay. 57 HP left on this man. Spike in his hand, most probably, but like, is he gonna be able to convert this round for himself?
seconds
It's gonna
left.
be a pretty rough
We'll see.
challenge. Since they know his position though. Like,
Philippine's gonna walk out here. He's gonna be surprised. Check for the corner. No! No! I'm trying my best, guys. But
Sorry.
of course, unfortunately, 8-3 is gonna be the score. We're at PNG looking very dominant in this game here, and Spam. At least the only thing dominant about them right now is their ultimate lead. I know you want to say something, Fizz.
ultimately, what?
Ultimately, what? Okay, okay. You know what? That was great. That was a good one. I'll give it to you. But you know, they need to buy 2 ops. You know, so Fam doesn't only need to buy 1 to beat us ultimate up.
Because Chamba does not know how to hold it properly. I'm sorry. No, no. Oh, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Joking. It's not targeted on the player. It's just jokes on the character.
It's
okay?
not. It's not. But
It's
let's see how it
Faluvian
goes.
who's taking the first one, so his fam is not looking so good when it comes to this last round of the first half.
Spike planted.
Back is down here. They might be able to kill this to 8-4 here. Comes around the corner here. They are going to be in numbers advantage on the side of the fam. They also have Into the Shadows if they want to just, you know, displace everyone. Again, they also have Rolling Thunder as standby here. I think he's calling for it. There we go. Rolling Thunder comes out. Gets a little bit of a knock and shake here. Picks up in the corner. And unfortunately going to be knocked down right away. PNG is going to look from this corner here. Torpedo has a chance to redeem himself. And he does redeem himself. Guess what? Zap is going to go around here. And looks like we have a 2v2 with one very low chamber.
Oh, but they're
Ghost
gonna
Mother.
be the fusing with that
no,
ability
we've got
coming in
this.
there. Oh,
Fix
that!
it, Fia,
Look
trade
at
it
that!
out.
No,
And he's
this is
come
not
up.
gonna be happening. He has to. No!
The dream! Torpedo has returned! The half has been saved. 8-4. We are moving on to the second half. And Fist is now gonna eat those. What Chamber? You're coming back into this. You're coming back into this.
Well, the French agent is in the house, as they say. So PNG is taking this round. So, well, I'm sorry, Spam's taking this round. Yeah, of course.
Spam's
So,
taking the round.
yeah. Now we're heading in a pistol round. Whoever gets that is just gonna be. I'm gonna call them champions.
That is mighty cocky of you to say, right? But mind you, PNG Esports have invested into 4 Ghosts here, which means if they want to play this firefight to precision, frankly speaking, looking at the score charts here, I'm pretty sure PNG Esports has a better frag ratio compared to Safam. So they might have a better chance to take this first round, and you might have your champions there. But Chamber.
Concealment.
Let's look at that. They're trying to approach B side Swifty and that, but is that gonna go well? for
Try to
them?
pick it off.
Okay, there's not gonna be much taken out from that. There's gonna be a smoke, of course, from
The
Bisty.
Cypher Omen thing is just so
oh,
insane.
oh,
He's just
God,
waiting
oh,
to smoke here.
What? Oh, they're just messing it out. They don't know exact situation. Has he spotted him? Yes,
Oh,
he
oh
did.
my god,
Oh,
that's
yes,
so
he has.
sad.
That's right. He's getting you out. PNG
Nice nade here. Tries
This-
to go for it, unfortunate.
losing one play. Oh!
Did you see that? He does not need to aim. Tobita
lucky
coming in
shot.
clutch. That's not a lucky shot. Oh, it's all calculated. Going in strong here. PNG is just in such a great position, but coming in for the corner in the smoke through the walls.
What's that?
Tobita.
Oh my days. What's that coming in? Like, it's so many factors not going in favor of the PNG. Are still they're trying to take as much as they possibly can. Oh, it's 2 players left out. Oh my days for this Nick. That's gonna get full spot spam. So yeah, we're getting a 5th round for them. I'm not gonna call them champions just yet. I'm sorry. They are fine. I'm sorry. It was just a saying. So if PNG says they're gonna be called champions, but spam right
The
now.
fam is the champions. Look, concede where you can. This is gonna be a long
Okay.
one here.
I know. That's why I'm saying that they're not champions just yet because they need to win some rounds more in order to equalize this, and then they may be called champions.
Look, God
This
has
really, really-
favorites. God has favorites. Tobita is going to be God's favorite in this round. He's gonna hold down the point here with a very, very interesting choice here with the Marshall, and we're gonna see whether this is gonna come out in favor of him as we go into a classic versus a very mixed composition.
Look at that. Slow approach from PNG. They don't want to lose out players or the weapons, but now let's move a little bit swifter in there. Amount being taken away from Spam's hands, so maybe they can convert this one into their hands.
nice pickup.
Oh, they
No,
cannot
he
do
didn't hold it.
anything. Zaps is gonna go down.
Wingman
It's
out.
just the job that Zap's been doing for the whole entirety of the series before, and he has been having so many weapons, and then he scored, just Vandal in for his team, but now it's just what PNG is taking over from him. Looking at that one advantage as we approach this post, but look at Faluvian's position. Oh, he's gonna take this one out.
Here, can he take it out? Tobita's gonna run away here, looking a bit scared here, and it's a
Flawless.
flawless round.
Incredible.
Yeah, you know what? All said and done, you know what? Safan may have gotten a pistol round here, but PNG Esports took a clean, flawless one in return and picked up all their guns, by the way.
That's just incredible. That's just incredible. That's what you want to see when it comes to those eco rounds. Like, Spam's been taking them on Icebox, but now it goes into the favor of PNG. Like, they're using the weapon that they've been, like, it's been used on them, right?
It's a double whammy, right? Like, it's a... By the way, can I borrow that? I'm just not gonna copy your homework, and returns it to them. It's like, hey, bullet in the head. And I like to see that, because right now they're going to push in for that. Bubbington is going to punish them for moving forward here. It looks like Safam is going to be punished for pushing out of position here. Defenders, stay defending.
No, that's what you want to say, but now they just cannot defend. They need to reapproach the spike side A, which has been taken over by PNG. Little Man is going to pump the things up, but now let's look at what's going to happen. Is that will be a positive for Spam at any point, but this man advantage is just too much, I reckon. Okay,
Oh,
Raktovic
no.
is gonna be taken out, taken down.
Shadows going through here. You might see a corner. Nice
Oh,
pickup,
no.
but nothing available. He lost to a ghost now, and the Marshall is back in the hands. Peruvian losing it out. And it looks like A side is going to be planted slow. Now they're slowly trudging in together. But with that flash here, looks like they have information as to who's there.
How can you have this one of an advantage, but then not looking so perfect? Okay, this Yuto might stall this match. Yes, exactly.
Wow.
It's looking juicy for them. The Randy's just gonna go out.
I don't think you want to be here. Nice
Wow.
pickup here from the Ghost, and there he goes.
Oh.
Nice next one. Unfortunately, they are going to lose this out despite having the entire team wiped here. The defense side, while looking strong, just didn't have the time to clean it up here.
Yeah, but
10-5.
oh, now it's double digits for PNG as we are approaching. Well, maybe not the end game just yet, if it pans out properly for Spam Esports, but well, to be perfectly honest, PNG are just way closer to the end than their opponents.
Right now, I am seeing a very interesting pickup here coming in from Milford, and all I'm saying is Tobita should be holding the Odin instead. That was the dream we're calling for, and I want to see it happen.
Oh, you
Mount is
want a dream like that with Odin and Chamber, right? Yep.
Yes, on Lotus as well. I mean, this is the perfect lineup.
Yeah, maybe. In another lifetime, let's go into...
Another lifetime. Excuse you. Zed's going down for the here to the Marshall here, and now we're gonna see them be equalized here. The Fam is in a weird position as Milford sprays and prays, hoping to pick someone up on the wall here.
Can all get that. He can all get that, unfortunately, but it's still 4 versus 4, and the Wingman's going to be planting a spike on Seaside right now as Spam approaches this post plan, trying to take a retake. Look at that, what they have. There's 2 smokers in ready, so they can use Nebula. They can maybe use some of that dot carver, or maybe Chamber can do a little bit of a killing and swilling and dwelling and things like that to solve all that. Oh, they might be intense.
One half of the game here, the Odin does pick up one, and Defenselessly gets another here. 4-2 here. They have the numbers advantage, but this is enough. Treasure comes in here, and they're not gonna find Tobita, unfortunately. Forcing a defuse here is what they absolutely need. Cleaning it up and wiping the team out. Double whammy right there.
That's a bad situation for PNG, but still Spam be alive in that. Good cooperation. It didn't go well. I mean, I'm thinking that when it comes to this team compositions, Spam... Boy.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think Tobita should be holding the operator. I'm just gonna be real with you.
No, he has to. He has to.
He has to, but like, I just don't feel like that's correct.
Look, when it comes to the Seaside, and if PNG plans to do a post plan like that, they need to be wary of the fact that Spam has 2 smokers in there, like 2 controllers that can do quite a lot of damage when it comes to all of those situations. So this is not the best situation that you want to put yourself in. So naturally, we'll be seeing a little bit of a pivotal way towards A-side.
Hold on now. This is kind of scary. His crosshair is kind of almost aimed down. Rakta able to dodge all of that just in time here.
Yeah, there's not going to be a single frag just yet, but look at that. No, okay, a little bit of that
Oh, it's
damage.
close, close.
A little bit of damage though.
Wingman
Wingman
out.
coming in. Hunter's Fury in. Lactovi with a frag in the wrist.
It's a lot of picks right there.
Is he going to be able to take a... No, he's not.
No,
gonna be
unfortunately.
able to
But
do
all
that.
3 of them, the spike is going to be planted once again. And the Fam has to play his weird game again.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a fragment in and out, but why though?
Nobody.
He wants to clear out this position, but still, the smoke is going down, the Nebula is out, but still, take a flash. Okay, Tobita with the first frag when it comes to this operator. Milford is going to go down. It's still PNG is taking the lead, although there's a refrag once again from Tobita. Chamber's in for the challenge. Chamber is in for, the agent job.
Look, I'm sorry. I called Chamber out to be the one to not hold the operator. I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm taking it back. One clean shot here might clean out. Tobita is
Never
going to
mind.
check for the corner. I had to open my mouth, and Tobita has to pay the price. I am so sorry.
Never mind. That's an absolute end of the things for Spam when it comes to this round. They're not looking good when it comes to the economy right there. So PNG is looking more than ever to finish this one off, I'm saying.
PNG needs 2 more rounds here versus the 7 rounds on the sides of Fam. But again, we haven't seen the ultimate strategy. And so Fam knows this.
Bro,
If they have the Odin on Tobita, there is a dream on this.
no Odino. We have VR so dead. You are so dead. I don't know.
We'll see. I mean, checking around the corner for Luvian is looking very good. He knows where he is right now with that. And he's just going to try and see if he can sneak on it. Nice from the corner here. 2 angles checked. There's no way he's going to pick that one up.
Luvian, first frag for him. So as Farm is just clearly not in the best spot. 3 ultimates in and ready for the attacking side. They're just splitting us one up so they can gain information in every single angle of the map. So that's the worst nightmare for Spam. They don't have much that they can work with. Maybe this ultimate from Chamber can do a... I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
There's no sorry here. Do not worry. 2 down starts the fam. They have the divide coming out here, and this is going to be a free fun. There's absolutely no way they can push into the side, slowly going one by one. But the first takedown has happened, so Safan might have a chance here. Go straight to the divide, maybe seeing someone. 1, 2, 3, and all shots missed.
Oh, these are the shots that are missed. Oh, let's go. Naktovi's going to take him finally down. It's 12-6. So
It is
PSG,
match point.
6 chances. 6 chances to close out the series. 2-1. So what can they do? Is Swam is going to be taken out by those guys?
The answer is, I chose PNG at the start and defected. So honestly, if PNG wins, yeah, I still have my vote placed in at the start. I believed in that. I just wanted to help Safan.
So you don't want Chamber to win?
No, I'm a defector of the.
Oh, that's
I'm a defector. Yeah, I'm a traitor.
Oh,
You know what? And that's absolutely fine. So Safan needs to really win this one for me here. If not, I might look a little bit worse for wear coming into Castleview ever again. My shame will be immense and immeasurable. But for now, at the very least, we will maintain that position and see how they clear it out. As we do see Rector coming in here, they do not pick it out. Tobita is not doing his best here. Frazzle dazzled here. Does pick up one here, returning on Rector. Well, that 1v1 completely ended in shambles.
Yeah, Chamber's out of job. The same goes for Bisty on that Omen. So we might be
Indeed.
seeing it's just an end of the things.
I know exactly where.
No, it's not over yet. Neurotheme comes out now, and they might be able to search for all the rest of the players now, which are all C-side. So they've opted to just go rotate here, and I guess that's history, right? Or is it?
Or maybe, or should it be? Oh, there's not going to be a frag taken by Racing. That's just awful. And then yet another ultimate coming in. That was full control, my friend. Full control.
Oh, one
Never
for the back here. They
mind.
did a little bit.
Never mind.
Just
never
this is
mind.
insane. Coming
That's
around here, they have to actually clean this up. If not, PNG's gonna win this game. Though it's a little bit hard to do so. They have a dream here, and they gotta try. Milford going in with the Odin here, and from behind you see Raptor trying to sneak up from behind them, taking a long route around. 2-3 right now. They want to try and close this out now, but that spike is starting to tick, and I don't like the sound of that. Zaps has finally reached the objective here, and is trying to go for it. He's trying to pick out one, and now he knows he's dead. He has to take everyone out. If not,
that's the
too
end.
late. PNG cleans this up, and Safan unfortunately goes down with a 7-point deficit.
Well, it is right there. PNG just taking it over with 2 versus 1 score at the end of this match. Spam, unfortunately, is
2
being
versus 1.
eliminated. Lower bracket run did not end well for this team. So
No,
Yeah.
it didn't. No, it didn't.
yeah, PNG is just moving up into bracket. Like, which round will that be? It's going to be top 32?
I believe it's top 32. We're in
Yeah.
64 now, and if I'm not in the 64, then it's probably 1-2. 1-2.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, it's a little bit closer. It's a step further into the lower bracket. You can just move yourself a little bit further, and maybe look onto the grand finals eventually. I'm sorry for saying that.
We'll have to take a look at it, but we've got time. We've got time.
Yeah, a little bit of that. But I mean, all good things must end, right? So
All good things.
I'm guessing for this broadcast, it's going to be it, right? 2 versus 1 PNG's moving up forward. So yeah.
Before that, though, we can take a look at the brackets potentially, and we can figure out who we'll be seeing play out before we move out. But first of all, GG's to both sides from PNG Esports and Safan Esports. Played it very well here, always getting a return here. I mean, honestly, it was super hard for it to the very end here. I honestly couldn't pick a side here. That's why I was flip-flopping, to be real honest. Totally not covering up why I was like going for one team over the other. But in any case, Fizz, do you have anything for us before we head out?
Well, just good job, PNG, I guess.
Good job, PNG, I guess. And for my side, Safan, played at your best effort here. Definitely love to see you guys come back for another round and, learn from this one, because they've got the potential to make it work, and I would like to see a return to glory to some extent. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, I'm Nintera. Fizz, if you have anything for us, sign us out.
Yeah. See you guys maybe pretty much soon. So bye-bye, and well, just watch our socials, I guess. Bye-bye.